Welcome along, everyone. It's the TNC Watchalong. You may not see, but we're wearing our boots just in case we get the call up at Hillsborough this evening. Chris Reeve, we nearly made the subs bench.
Here we go.
Oh, welcome back, everyone. It's Sheffield Wednesday. It's Norwich City. It's a Tuesday night. At the start of November, Norwich City have about 4 players left.
Jack, I think this comment, let's put the first comment on screen of the night. I think this nicely sums up our situation. Piano Man says, Tony Spring hat-trick off the bench incoming.
Is Tony Spring still playing for us?
Well, apparently so. Let's go straight to the team news, shall we, Jack?
Yeah, let's do it. That's something quite official, that, Chris. I think there's one change ahead of today's game after last week. Gabe Forsyth is injured. In comes Cade Gordon. It's Long in goal. Still no Angus Gunn. Kellen Fisher in his usual position of right back. Duffy and Cordoba, the centre-back pairing. They've been good so far this season. Doyle in left back. I'm sure we'll have some chats about that later on. I'm not overly keen on him playing left back. Jakob Sorensen returns alongside Oscar Schwartau and Emi Marcondes. It's Cade Gordon. It's the man of the moment, Borja Science. And it's Ante Sinats starting up front.
Sinats to score tonight, Jack Reeve.
I mean, there's so much to go through there. And it would feel remiss to not talk about Josh Sargent at the top of the show.
Yeah, I think we need to, Jack. It's important to bring up Sargent. I thought that this was a good one to show, actually, from George Massey. Great content. Go and follow him, by the way. No player has more assists or goal-creating actions than Josh Sargent in the Championship this season. 8 weeks out, Jack. It's massive news. We have to talk about it. He's going to be a huge miss. And obviously now it's, Sinats has to shine. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the interesting kind of narrative around Josh Sargent pre-injury was, we might need to get him into games a little bit more, or he's not quite high enough up the pitch. He's still been incredibly effective, and Borja Science has been the ones chipping in with goals. That partnership was really starting to flourish. I know we saw Borja score at the weekend. You just felt if Josh Sargent had been on the pitch against Cardiff at 1-0, you probably go on and score a second. That was my gut feeling. And look, I'm excited for Ante Sinats because we've been saying all season, Chris, this is a man who's clearly got something. It looks like he's got something, but it doesn't look like he's a winger. Well, now he's got his chance to move centrally. The issue comes is if Ante Sinats goes on to get injured, because then who have we got?
Yeah, mate, that's the same for anyone now, isn't it? I just wanted to, before we get stuck into it, if you are here set for the duration of the, hopefully not the pain train or counselling session, the evening, the watch along, please do head on to our X and share our pinned post. Quote it with something if you like, and I'll share all of them as a thanks for your support. Link to that. Get in your TNC watch along setups. I think last time we had about 10. I want more.
It was more than
10. Tell us where you are. Take a picture of your TV screen, your iPad, your phone. If you're eating something, bonus points for pets, Norwich scarves. Share all your watch-along setups. I will reshare all of them on Talk Norwich City as a thanks for your support. But please do share our pinned post on X. Jack, should we have some positive statistics?
Yeah, why not? Let's get into a positive mood.
The man in form at the moment is Borja.
George Massey
again. Yeah, he's always delivering. He's like a postman, first-class service. Look, Borja Science is on fire. Lots of talk about, Sargent gone missing. But if Sargent's missing, you need another star of the show. That is Borja Science. He is in fine form at the moment. What about this, Jack, for a very specific one again from George Massey, who's on fire at the moment? It's Sheffield Wednesday have conceded 9 out of their 24 goals from set pieces, the most of any team in the Championships. Maybe Duffy to score our first header of the look. Maybe Shane Duffy to score again.
Duffy Dino it might be our hidden gem. I mean, we're going to need him at this rate. I feel like we've been quite unlucky with attacking corners this season. It feels like we always get something on it. McLean is usually, of course, without him this evening, it's usually him bursting into the front post. Duffy's had a few good headers. There was a good save at the weekend from the Cardiff goalkeeper. So there's opportunity this evening. A big thank you to Side Flick for the first super chat of the evening. He says, "Great work as always, lads. Always. Let's start again. Great work as always.
Are you okay,
fellas? Now let's smash up the Wednesday for 3 points to OTBC."
Yeah.
There we go. Got there in the end.
Yes.
Let's get your score predictions in. Now, on paper, if Norwich had a full strength side and you're travelling to Hillsborough against Sheffield Wednesday, you would go we should be winning this game. Are you still of that opinion?
Look,
the hesitation concerns me.
Look, I'll start this evening by saying this. I want us all to be optimistic. And I was actually quite disappointed with the finger pointing, the blaming, and the really negative reaction to the Cardiff loss. I actually think fans wet the bed far too easily.
Was it because people knew there was a watch-along coming up and that we were going to lose?
Yes, it's frustrating. But I just thought, look, Johannes Hoff Thorup, he's not a defensive manager. He is no David Wagner. He is no Dean Smith. He doesn't want to have to do that. But he really did have to. The players were tiring up. You'd expect better from the lads that came on the pitch to defend the lead. And by the way, we were bossing it. And so I was quite frustrated to then off the back of that, Jack. I feel like this week in the Norwich City sphere has actually been quite negative, and people are grumpy about something that's not even happened yet. And it's actually pissing me off, right? So look, everyone and anyone is entitled to their opinion, right? If we lose tonight, of course, you'll rightly be able to be critical. That's fair enough. I think it then goes to, what's it then? It'll be 6, maybe something 6, right? And that's obviously poor. But look, let's go into this tonight optimistic, positive. And yes, if you offered a draw now, would you take it?
Yeah,
you probably would, given all the injuries away at Hillsborough. But I must admit, Jack, something's tickling me tonight. And I do.
It's not me, I promise.
And I do think we're going to win this. I think we're going to win this. I think backs against the wall. I think these lads have got a point to prove. And I tell you one thing for free. Ante Sanats, up the ante.
Yeah.
I fancy goals galore
Up
from
the
Ante tonight. I think Ante is going to do it against Cardiff. He had a couple of chances cleared off the line. And I think he's going to deliver tonight.
Look at this from Fraser. Fraser says, "I'm working while watching." Love that from you.
Love that.
He said, "If Norwich win, I'll cook the entire pub free burgers."
Oh wow! Where are you working, Fraser?
Fraser, let us know where you're working, and if we win, I'm heading straight to that pub. Please do let us know.
And there have been some TNC Watchalong setups chucked in on X already.
Excellent.
Let's give them a quick shout out.
I must clear my throat. Sorry,
can't get the start.
I'm injured as well.
Tyler Kirk, what a setup from you. He's got a Norwich scarf over the top of his TV. Love that, Tyler. Well done. Jack, totally Tete, the man, the myth, the legend, friend of the channel. Look at this setup. He knows how to do it. He knows how to do it on a Tuesday night, doesn't he?
Made of money, totally
superb. And then Tyler as well. I'm feeling a 1-1 draw tonight. He's got his darts board up. Is that Timu Pookie poster? Oh, look at that.
If you're a Norwich City supporting person, that is the dream setup, isn't it? Tell you what, a lot of dual screen. I mean, you must have a dual screen setup to watch and watch the game. Loving them coming in this season.
Finley is sharing his TNC Watchalong setup, so that's had a retweet from me. Lewis Vincent, again, evening lads, hope you both well. Looking forward to tonight. Can't wait for some Borja bangers. Sorry about the picture, Chris. Yeah, you've done me dirty there, mate. I love it though. I'll give that a share, no problem at all. Please do get in your TNC Watchalong setups, and I'll share all of them as a thanks for your support. Almost 1,000 people in here already, Jack.
Yeah.
Wow.
5 minutes till kick-off. It's Sheffield Wednesday against Norwich City this evening. You touched on it there, Chris, earlier about maybe a bit of bedwetting after Cardiff, and I agree. I think there was a little bit of an overreaction, and there were a lot of people going, "Oh, Johannes, has gone too defensive too early."
Well, yes,
it was so close to being a masterful performance, and I think it's going to be a very similar situation tonight. The starting 11 is just about good enough for this level. I think it doesn't,
Hang on a minute.
It's just about good. It's fine, but it's not like, it's not something to really get you out of bed.
Pushing for promotion, yeah.
The thing that is an issue comes when you're needing to make substitutions. Let's have a quick look at this.
Yeah,
this team.
You are right.
You are right. You're struggling off the bench. You've got Archie Mayer, and look, this is no criticism to those on the bench.
Yeah,
but there's not much championship experience here. Archie Mayer, Jack Stacey, Grant Hanley. Okay, you've got a big experience there.
Yeah,
and Ben Crescene. You've got Mahavo, who's never played for a senior game before. You've got Forson and Mankwa.
Yeah.
Mankwa Forson, who hasn't looked great the last 2 games.
Fair.
You've got Tony Springett, who I'd forgotten even still played for Norwich. Elliot Miles and Christian Fasnacht.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, if you're looking for a bit of attacking flair,
you haven't got any.
You're struggling. You are struggling.
But look, this might be one of those nights. It might be one of those nights where we remember. But look, let's put this in the room, right? Man City at home.
Yeah.
Right. We had 9 players out injured.
Yeah.
And look what we did.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? We're more than capable of getting a win tonight.
And
Tony Spring off the bench. Someone said it earlier. Yeah. Let's have it. Canary Jerry, by the way, he's now. He says, come on, boys. And I agree.
Yeah.
Come on. Kick it off.
The last time I was at Hillsborough, Chris, I saw someone come off the bench and score.
Come on.
Who was it?
I don't know. Who was it?
Dennis Shrabeni.
Yes.
I think there's a little bit of Dennis Shrabeni vibes about tonight.
The icon himself.
I think someone's
absolutely.
going to step up and make a name for themselves. And I tell you what, I'm with this man, Ante Cianat.
Yeah, you fancy it, do you?
Yeah, I do. I think this is an opportunity for Ante.
Good.
I think this is an opportunity, and look, I'm really looking forward to it.
Just under 5 minutes to go, Jack, until the big kickoff. And don't forget, in return for the TNC Watchalong tonight, we need you to do something for us. Head over onto our Twitter, our X account, and share our pinned post. If you are strapped in for the duration, please give it a share. Let's get as many Norwich fans in as possible. Share it on your WhatsApp chats. Share it with your gran, your uncle, your dogs, your cats, whoever, wherever, whenever. Get them in.
Carl Skillings, thank you. $4.99 super chat. That's very kind of you.
Get in your score predictions as well. And whilst you get in your score predictions, you know what we're like on TNC, QVC when it comes up to Christmas. Don't forget, people, you can get your TNC merch, the perfect Christmas presents.
There's absolute corkers on there, isn't there?
TNCmerch.co.uk. Maybe it'll be Panamania tonight, Jack.
Yeah.
When Big Jose hoses one in the back of the post. Absolutely superb stuff. Lakens, 20% off.
Yeah. Someone did just say, actually,
come on.
Why are there no beers? There are beers. They're chilling in the fridge, and I will pick an appropriate moment to crack open a Lakens LGR this evening. If you want some, you can have it.
I'll give it you.
20% off TNC OTBC at checkout. Link to Lakens down in the description. Right, let's get some score predictions in.
Arthur Kemp has just shared his watch-along setup, which means he's had a share on the TNC account. Thank you so much.
It's incredibly kind of you. Jack Mitchell says, Jose Cordoba, bullet header. Look at the profile picture.
That is superb. Profile picture of the night from Jack Mitchell there. Do you know what? Just gets me going. There's nothing more I want tonight, I don't think, unless you can come up with something else than a Jose Cordoba bullet header.
I can think of a few things.
Can you? Go
on.
I
want an Ante Cianat hat trick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want that as well.
Another Duffy Dino Maisie run.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of things I want from this Norwich City team tonight. Right, we've got it on the telly.
But will you get them?
I don't know. We shall see.
We shall see.
Lots of positivity. Let's quickly run through some.
Barry Bannon, by the way, is he not retired yet? He's like 85, isn't he?
He's going to die in a Sheffield Wednesday shirt, isn't he? Not tonight, hopefully, but at some stage. Right, before you interrupt me again, let's get some score predictions. Yes. Lots of positivity.
Good.
Let me find a positive one. Ian, I'll take this 3-2, but don't know if that's for us or not. Well, let's hope it is. Neil Harrison says 3-1 Norwich. I like that. John says, where are you watching the game? We're watching it on Sky.
Yes.
Sky Plus, although it seems to have frozen, which isn't ideal. Ian Ellsby says he cuts in from the left. Yes, Borja Science. NCFC Finley says 4-0.
Have you thought about what happens if our Sky stops working, Jack?
We have a fun evening. Ethan says 2-1 Norwich, and thank you very much for the super chat, Ethan.
Yes.
That's looking slightly blurry, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it? Should I go off the Wi-Fi?
I think you probably should.
I'll go off the Wi-Fi. Let's see what happens.
We'll put another 50p in the meter in a moment. This isn't good. Robin says Sheffield Wednesday 1, Norwich City 0.
No, Robin, no. That's not going to happen, is it? Cade Gordon, big opportunity for the youngster tonight.
Big opportunity.
We're looking at him on the screen
at the moment. Look at Cade
Number
Gordon.
20. I like the look of him too, especially when he's running at players. Yeah. This is the kind of evening that you see a player that comes from the shadows and then comes into the light, Jack. And it could be Cade Gordon.
I just think Tuesday night, under the lights, a brilliant stadium like Hillsborough.
Yeah.
Let's see something special.
Yeah, no, I agree. I love that for me. A bit of fight. Yeah, a bit of fight. But don't forget, Sheffield Wednesday, they've just been tonked, and I mean tonked at home, 6-2 by Watford.
And Watford
coming.
They are above us in the table.
But they are bang average. This weekend is the Steel Derby, Sheffield United versus Sheffield Wednesday. So look, Mate, I think tonight I could feel a little win here for Norwich. Let's have it. Everybody, come on, let's have it.
I think Craigo. I think Craigo raised the point that on the last 10 watch-alongs, we've seen 2 Norwich City wins.
Yeah, well, look, it's time. It's time for the statistics to turn. And here we go. Yeah, here we go. I think it's Kay Gordon that's going to kick off for Norwich. It's all a bit unfamiliar. All sorts of random players on the pitch tonight. Lungi having a word with the referee. He's a man that hasn't played much football for Norwich City. Well, full stop. And yet tonight he's in the middle of the park, Jack.
Love this from Tyler. The Watchalong curse ends today. 2-0 Norwich.
Come on.
ATBC. I think the last Watchalong win we saw, I was doing it on my own.
Really?
I think it was Coventry. And I'm sure I did that one on my own.
It seems like there's a problem with the goal net here.
We've got a broken net in George. We've also got no, I won't say that. There's a lot of injuries and there's an injury to the net.
Right, let's quickly just change the conversation. Friend of the channel, Lauren, Lauren on X, has shared her TNC watch-along setup. And guess what, Jack? She has got the same breakfast with TNC mug.
Oh, old school.
She is a TNC OG. Look at that. Absolutely superb stuff.
This is proof that TNC merch lasts well. This must be 8 years old.
Lauren,
look at it.
Lauren, you've earned yourself a Talk Norwich City reshare. The referee or linesman is currently tying a shoelace in the goal net. I mean, by the way, the referee's hench.
He is, yeah.
He's been on the old chest press, isn't he?
I tell you who is hench.
Come on.
Ante Cianat.
No, he's not. But Jose Cordoba is. Look, let's keep the positivity in. Here we go. It's going to be a long night. Norwich City have kicked off, and so far, keeping the ball well. 13 seconds on the clock.
Look, Norwich City, if they want anything from this game, need to take the lead and need at least a 2-goal advantage before we make any subs.
Yes.
That was the problem against Cardiff. Is actually for 70 minutes of that game, when we had the starting 11 on the pitch, we were decent. And we should have gone 2-0 up. Boy, Science had a chance. Shane Duffy had a chance. Jack Stacey had a chance.
Yep.
The game is frozen again.
Is anyone having issues with their Sky Plus tonight? Because we are, and we're doing a Talk Norwich City watch along. So yeah, if we score now, please let us know. So for timestamp for you all. Oh, no. Hello, who's that? It's a baller.
I think that was.
He dyed his hair.
I think that was Marcondes.
Bloody hell! I mean, Marcondes is looking. fresh.
I don't think it was.
Anyway, timestamp 00:47 on the clock.
Otherwise known as 47 seconds.
Yes, I thought I'd just be a bit more precise, Jack. 848 of you so far in the TNC watch along. If you are strapped in for the duration tonight, please share our pin post on X. Get in your TNC watch along setups. Buy some Lakens. Buy some TNC merch. Donate to Big C.
Fisher. There's a touch.
Oh, that was superb from Big Shane Duffy. Brilliant stuff.
Foul.
Hang on a minute, man. What are you calling a foul there for, mate? I tell you what, the Sky Plus. I'm not going to lie. Sky Plus is a shambles at the moment. I don't know if anyone else is having issues. Speaking of issues, Adam says toilet bingo. And so for those of you that are new to the TNC watch-alongs, we do play toilet bingo here. When is the first person to go to the toilet tonight, Jack? And Adam says 42 minutes.
Oh.
Sky is currently cut out.
Well, let's hope it remains.
Yes,
give me a second. Let me try and sort this out.
Yeah, you try and sort that out whilst I share Carl Skilling's TNC watch along setup. I mean, that's dog of the night. Absolutely superb stuff there. I mean, by the way, you're doing well for yourself, Carl, aren't you? Look at that for a gaff. Dog, plasma, lights, fireplace. It's kind of like an Ante Cernat's goal. You're doing well when that happens. 2 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Emi Marcondes with the ball, then plays it back to Shane Duffy, the hero. Last time out on the Talk Norwich City watch along. It seems to be working now, Jack. Jose Cordoba. So it's just brilliant stuff here from Norwich City. Just carefully brushing it about the back. We saw this against Cardiff. I think there was like a 48 pass exchange between the team before Borja Sainz got a shot away and the goalkeeper saved. And that was with our second string team, Jack. So come on.
Yeah, no. And that move that you highlighted there, that was my point, is 9 times out of 10, we score that. It was a great double save. And actually the rebound came to Jack Stacey. It was a great clearance off the line. If you score that, you're going, wow, Norwich's second string have put together a wonderful piece of play. The
Yeah.
Ball Science is played through wonderfully by Shane Duffy.
Shane Duffy is really is
What's
turning
going on
into
with this stream
Duffy
tonight?
Dino. Is anyone else having issues with Sky? Because we certainly are. About possibly 4 minutes in now, maybe? I don't know. By the way, I love the spice on Ball Science. The ball's gone off and he's still giving the opposition.
Is this sustainable from Ball Science? This level of form?
Well, I hope so.
We need it, don't we?
I'll tell you a nice little anecdote, actually. I watched England versus, who did we have in the semi-final before we lost in the Euros final to Spain? Holland.
Netherlands, yeah.
Netherlands. Should I say Holland or?
I think either.
Right, okay. Well, anyway, I watched that with Borja, and as we're walking there, I said, Borja, I want you to know that next season I want 20 goals. And he went, whoa, no, surely not. Like laughed about it. I went, no. I think you can do it.
That was a low expectation.
I want 20 goals. And lo and behold, look. So look, Ben, Napper, I know you watch. If you're listening back, mate, get me in, and I'll set a target for each of those boys, and we'll see if they can do the business. And Jose Cordoba with the ball at the back now, 4 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. 934 of you watching the TNC Watchalong. Share our pin post to get involved. Your TNC Watchalong setups are coming in thick and fast. Another one has been reposted thanks to Ian Crow.
Great name.
With an absolutely fantastic Watchalong setup there as Norwich City play it across the back.
This has been a controlled start from Norwich. I mean, we're 5 minutes in.
Yeah,
and this is what we need to do tonight. We are far from full strength.
Yes.
We've got tired legs out there. The likes of Duffy, Cordoba, Sorensen, who's fresh back. Lots of football in recent weeks. We need to keep. Ball has gone down there. The ref's not done anything. We need to keep the ball. We need to play some football, and we need to pass Sheffield Wednesday around the park.
And speaking of football, I mean, it's just so easy for Jose Cordoba to just shepherd the ball away there. Absolutely fantastic stuff here. As Jack turns his telly on and off on the TNC Watchalong. The football roundup says upper notch. Yeah, upper notch indeed. Why not? Joshua Shreves is watching. He says, well, no issues in Colchester.
There never is, Joshua.
Well, I'm pleased that you're all right in Colchester, Joshua. Lovely stuff. Kellen Fisher there is being shown. Let's watch this back. What's happened there? Cade Gordon.
And say Sinats plays in Fisher. Oh, it's a good chance, though, wasn't it?
Oh, all right. We'll have a bit of that from the Fish. Lovely stuff.
Okay.
I wonder if Kellen Fisher's dad is going to rock up again tonight, by the way. Oh, here we go. Simon Duarte's in with a TNC Watchalong setup. He's got his feet out. Bonus points for
trotters on the show.
But minus points for feet, but we will take it indeed.
Right, a timestamp for Callum. We are on 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Please take that with a slight pinch of salt because it has sort of been slightly jittery this evening. I think
Sheffield Wednesday's goalkeeper looks about 10. We've got to score past him, surely.
I can't work out if he looks 12 or sort of 42. He's got that kind of like rugged face.
Weathered.
Yeah.
Weathered, I believe, that you say. Oh, there he is. Oh, Shane Duffy. He climbs the ladder and comfortably gets it up the pitch.
This would be this feels important tonight, Chris, because
it does. Massive.
We need to kind of stop the rot. And look,
no, hang on. Stop the rot.
Well, we haven't won in like 6.
Oh, shut up.
We've got hopes.
No. I'm not having that for you. That is
well, what
is
it then?
Shit that we don't need.
Well, what is it then?
Well, it's not right. We've drawn a few games, having been behind 2 precisely.
No.
We've unfortunately lost to Cardiff.
You're doing that thing you sometimes do of not listening.
Right, go on then. We just stop the rot.
Stop the rot. The results, if you look at them on paper, haven't been what we expect. There's context around it, Chris.
Oh,
you need to listen.
God, you're so boring. We've not got a corner.
We do. And
here we go.
If you were watching and listening, you would have known that.
I was too busy putting up with your crap. Right, here we go. 7 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Over 1,000 of you yellows are in the TNC Watchalong as our Sky stops working. Please let us know if we score.
Here we go. Corner ball. 7 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. It's a corner. Norwich have thrown men forwards here. Cordoba, Doyle, Duffy.
Do you know what? I like Cade Gordon, edge of the box here.
Sinats is quite tall.
I really like Cade Gordon on the edge of the box here. Look all the spaces in. Good ball.
Is
he going to find it?
Oh,
yeah, he is.
He's given a
foul.
But it's Duffy that ends up on the floor.
Yeah.
Defensive sides from corners always protected too heavily.
Yeah, I do agree. It's an absolutely sumptuous ball into the box.
How is that a foul? Just watch that back, Chris, and tell me how that's a foul.
I'll see that way. Shane Duffy pushes his man away. Well, nothing's wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
And Kate Gordon was waiting there. But that's pleasing. Look, Sheffield Wednesday.
We're just looking at Shane Duffy's sleeve there. I think he's got Norwich Cathedral on his arm.
Has he?
Yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday have conceded a lot from set pieces.
Yes.
They will be targeting that tonight, Norwich. They will know that they need to find a way around the Sheffield Wednesday team. And look, corners will be part of that this evening. Jack Wright says, lads, I'm on a flight 38,000 feet above Mexico.
Hang on, we need picture evidence, Jack.
That is serious.
Put it on X. Put it on Twitter. Put it on X, Jack. We need to see evidence of you watching the TNT Watchalong on a flight. And even if you don't know the person next to you, get them to take the picture and send it to you. Barry Bannon, by the way, is absolutely down on Kipper there. He plays the ball out wide. And Sheffield Wednesday on the attack now over the halfway line. Work to be done here for Callum Doyle, who's 2 men over the top here. Just so easy for Lungi, who mops it up nicely. Ball has signs with a delicate little dink over the top. But Sheffield Wednesday win the ball back.
Yeah, look, this has been an okay start from Norwich. 10 minutes in, a little bit silly there from Borsites giving away a sloppy foul, but he's got that in him. A little bit of flair.
Do you know what I want to see? Do you know what I want to see, Jack? I just want us to keep it simple. Okay? Yeah. I want some passages of play. I want to keep possession for a while. For me, we're still giving Sheffield Wednesday too much ball at the moment.
Oh, that's the good ball! Oh my God, how's he missed?
What that? Is he offside or is he just
not?
Oh my God! What?
Sheffield Wednesday have just headed the ball off of their own line.
Oh my God! I mean,
Ugbo.
I don't know how Ugbo's missed that, but
oh my goodness! Let's watch this back. Barry Bannon, nice little ball into the channel. Cordoba has to do better there, but it's a nice cross from the number 18.
Stop the cross, Callum.
Oh my goodness!
How the fuck has he missed that? That is appalling. Oh my God! Wow. I tell you what, Sheffield Wednesday should be one up, but they're not. Norwich live to fight another day.
Sometimes in life, Chris, you need luck. And Norwich City have got some luck there.
Yes.
Sheffield Wednesday should be 1-0 up. Poor defending from Norwich.
Yeah.
George Long, not really where he should be.
Oh, don't know about that, Jack. Don't know about that. I think
but did enough to cover and make Ugbo miss.
Yes, I agree. Oakley's right. That's a let-off. That's one way of putting it indeed. Big chance missed from Sheffield Wednesday. Norwich have yet to really force anything upon Sheffield Wednesday in the opening exchanges. Callum Fisher almost got a cross/shot away, but it wasn't to be. Here we go.
The stream. We're really struggling with our stream.
Sky is having an absolute shocker at the moment.
And I've got a horrible feeling we may have just conceded.
We're looking at the comments, and the comments, I think, are telling us that we've conceded. My God, we've conceded.
We've missed it. We've missed the goal.
Our stream
is in absolute tatters.
Tell us what's just happened, folks. Our skies stopped working. Let's watch this back.
Where's the scent? Oh, dear.
Fucking hell.
Let's just have a look. It's a floated ball.
Right.
I mean, where are the centre backs?
Where's anyone? That is so shy.
It's
fuck's sake.
The centre-back pairing there I don't quite know where Duffy is. Cordoba's nowhere to be seen. Doyle is nowhere to be seen. And Long's not really got much of a chance. And after, I'm not going to say a really bright opening 10 minutes, but it was a controlled opening 10 minutes from Norwich.
I think that's generous.
We find ourselves 1-0 down. And look, this is going to be really tough now because there's not much in the legs of this Norwich team.
Do you know what, though, Jack?
There's not much in terms of off the bench.
But look, on the run of play, you have to give it to Wednesday. They absolutely should have gone 1-0 up.
That's the thing. We get the let off. That's when you wake up.
Of course.
That's when you tighten up.
Of course. Yeah. No, I agree. I think this is right actually from MPG 272727, who says defenders turned invisible. I would have to agree. Look, it's a disappointing opening. Oh, here we go. Right, number 17 on the ball for Norwich City.
Go on, play him.
Feeds it. Brilliant. Kate Gordon. Oh, gets the corner though. Gets the corner. That's okay. Let's build. Come on.
There will be chances for this Norwich team tonight. There
Yeah.
will be lots of chances, and it's critical that we take them when we get the opportunity. It's Ante Cianat's running through. It's a lovely little ball.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's a
into
lovely
Kate
ball.
Gordon. Just a little bit too much pressure.
I think he should hit it first time. I think he should hit it first time.
Potentially. 13 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Apologies for our intermittent commentary of tonight. But look, we're in this together. You can commentate for us. We'll commentate for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give and take.
1,230 of you are strapped in for the pain train as Norwich City take their corner kick. Here we go then. Oh, they've taken it differently. Edge of the box.
Nice.
Early ball in.
Ooh.
Comfortable for the goalkeeper. Something a bit different there from Norwich City, but it didn't pay off. Oh, Sheffield Wednesday have hit it early up the pitch. Lungi is the man that's all about. By the way, Lungi looks like he's running through treacle, doesn't it? It's terrible. Oh, God.
I think we will. I'm going to need to watch the Sheffield Wednesday over the back, but in terms of sloppy goals to concede, that's right up there. And I think Johannes Hoff Thorup will be incredibly disappointed with what he's seen there.
Yes. Johannes Hoff Thorup did say that he wasn't expecting a perfect performance tonight. He has certainly not got one so far. Sheffield Wednesday find themselves one up. But look, Norwich are starting to finally now play their football. Brilliant stuff there from Ante Cianat, who has to be the man tonight for Norwich City, up top on his own. Lovely little interchanging play. Brilliant. Shoot! Ooh. Shoot! Play the ball. Norwich have it on the edge of the box at the moment.
That's good from Norwich.
Out wide. Callum Doyle get the ball in? Is that Callum Doyle? Yep, it's Callum Doyle.
I mentioned it briefly earlier. I really don't love Doyle at left back. I think he's a fantastic centre back.
Yeah.
I don't love him at left back.
Well, look, I'm okay with it, but you have got a weird thing.
Again, for the goal, nowhere to be seen. I watched him at Oxford. He was awful at left back. I don't know.
I think that's hot, mate. Everyone was shy at Oxford.
I just think there's so much talent.
I am going to stop. Right. Well,
when will you stop interrupting me?
No, I'm not. No, I'm going to keep interrupting you if you keep talking shit. Callum Doyle, right?
Who was at fault
this
for the goal
season?
tonight?
Callum Doyle so far has got the most assists in the league, joint most assists in the league. So Callum Doyle is the least of our problems. Please shush.
His job isn't to make assists. His job is to defend. And if you look at the goal this evening,
I've got
the right glasses on. You can see. Craig Killett. Look, I'm right as always. Chris will continue to chat nonsense. Jack's right. Doyle is not a left back.
I just think Callum Doyle's the least of our problems, guys. Come on. Let's stay together. Let's not point fingers.
I'm trying to find solutions.
I don't think you are. I think you're being overly negative.
Okay, well, everything's perfect, Chris. Let's just crack on. Everything's absolutely.
Oh, don't be so facetious.
Everything's absolutely fine.
Right. Anyway,
where's Doyle there?
Right, Mark. Shane Duffy has the ball at the back. 16 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. 1,246.
Let's have a positive.
Yes,
and let's stop our married argument.
Yes, please.
Joshua Shreve says, "Who would get Dermich back?" Of course,
absolutely not.
No, tomorrow is a free agent at the moment. Norwich City need free agents.
No. It's a big
Would you bring Josip Dermich back?
No.
I know.
No. Here we go. I quite like this from Canary Jerry, actually. He says, Duffy Wonder Run coming soon.
We need it.
Look, he's going to be the man that's going to have to take this by the scruff of the neck.
Look,
Canary Jerry.
My mindset at the moment with it's honestly such a shame how the kind of momentum that we had post Hull, post Watford has kind of disintegrated almost out of our control with injuries. And look, the suspension, that was very much in our control.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a real shame. And thank goodness we've got this international break coming up, because that will give them an extra week of kind of recovery. We just need to get into this international break.
Yes, I agree.
Relatively unscathed.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree, mate, because then the cavalry comes. Because after that international break, you'll have an El Hernandez, you'll have Ashley Barnes. I've gotten at least a handful of players
Marcelino Nunes, Angus Young.
You get the reinforcements back. And then I can guarantee you, people, we will start climbing the table again. This is a tough period. We need to take this in, suck it up, and try and get through it.
And one would hope that, I think I'm a believer that most teams will suffer at some point in the season a bit of an injury crisis.
Agreed.
I'm hoping that this is our period of real difficulty, and then we'll have a good run from now on. And if we can get into the international break relatively unscathed, in touching distance of the top six, which I think we will, we will have more than a fighting chance of the kind of
Yep.
second bit of the season.
Yeah.
Although we're not halfway yet.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you. Sky's having a stinker tonight. I don't know if anyone else is having issues. What about this from Charlie Rogers, who says, "Can we play Wilshere in midfield? Seriously, can we talk Wilshere out of retirement? Bring him off the coaching setup for a couple of games."
Monty says, "What happened to Forsyth?"
What a name, by the way.
Has a great name.
Monty
Forsyth has a knee injury because of a heavy challenge from the weekend, and I think
was it because of the heavy challenge?
Yeah, it was.
I'm
And I
sure
think
it was.
Johannes was quite upset with some of the refereeing decisions in that game.
I like this from Matthew Barber, who says, "Come on, the boys." And I agree. Let's inject a bit of passion into the TNT watch along.
I think
Come on.
I think to flip this from let's try and find some positives.
Yes, please.
For the likes of Sienats, for the likes of Gordon, for the likes of Sorensen.
Yes.
This is a massive opportunity for them. An
Yes.
opportunity that if everyone was fit, they wouldn't otherwise have. If Sorensen doesn't take this, sell him. Sell him. I've had enough. It's
Wow,
time for him to step up.
Bloody hell, mate. You went from 0 to 100
No,
there.
I'm
Really
saying,
quickly.
if he wants to,
Mate,
be a
but-
part of
no.
the Sorensen team, let's see
But
it.
again, mate, Sorensen. Like, it's just, he is what he
Yeah,
is.
but I
like-
don't want Sorensen.
Yeah, but mate,
I want to
like,
look at the.
but he's always been Sorensen. Like, he'll just plug gaps. Is what he does. You're so negative
he's
tonight.
a polyfiller.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Emi Marcondes, lovely ball out wide. Here we go. Ball has signs. The man of the moment brings it up the pitch for Norwich City. Almost 20 minutes on the clock. Norwich need to open the door and open the door.
Hit one.
He should. Oh, when Ball Hassan shoots, you think he's going to score, but that one has gone over the bar.
Borja must get in that position 30 yards out and just go, I'll have a shot. I'll have a shot.
Yeah, well, why not?
That was an interesting moment there. It was Borja and it was Schwartau basically occupying the exact same position. Look, this is a real shame that we conceded that goal, because actually for the large part of this opening 20 minutes, Norwich have had possession. And I'm not going to say any more than that, but that was probably the game plan. Let's just try and work our way into the game. Let's keep the ball. Let's try and find an opening. We haven't found the opening yet.
Yeah, I agree. Sheffield Wednesday bring the ball forwards and find the space. They're finding the space in between our midfield and defence. Let me tell you that. George Long makes a save off a deflected shot. 20 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Almost 1,500 of you yellows watching. Incredible. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you are watching for the duration this evening, please do share the Norwich City pain train on X.
Chris, I'm just watching the goal. And
yeah, I mean, it's shite on so many levels, isn't it?
I mean, Long...
There's so much space. Should Long do better
yeah,
there?
he should actually.
Should he?
I was trying to be positive, and
Should he
actually,
have dived?
the replays just made me really angry.
Do you know what, Jack?
Did you say should he have dived?
Well, yeah, because he didn't.
Well, no, that's surely the bare minimum of a goalkeeper, right?
Well, no, but I'm unqualified regarding goalkeeping advice, right? So I don't know whether he should he have used his feet there. I don't know.
I think his positioning's all wrong.
Okay.
I think he's gone for it, and then he's not, and then
the
he's
thing
just
is,
caught
the
in
thing
no
is with
man's
Long.
land.
The thing is with Long is that
what a disaster!
I'm just going to accept the fact that he's not Angus Gunn, and I've got through the anger stage. I'm into the acceptance stage. As you said, we need to score 2 goals. Cade Gordon tries to get the ball away, and he just loses it. I really want Cade Gordon to step up this game. He has to, but it's those moments there where you just got to collect the ball, trap the ball. Don't try to rush things. And he's tried to rush it there, and he's given the ball away too easily. Lungi tries to rustle and tussle with Windass and doesn't do anything.
I think what we're seeing this evening is a tired second string, unbalanced side.
Yes,
and look, good ball whipped into the box. Ugbo's going to get there again.
Oh, come on, Norwich. Tell you what, and I don't want to pick on Lungi, but he looks.
Well, you were defending him a moment ago. You were saying how great he is.
He looks off it. Just looks unfit, mate. To be honest.
He isn't fit, is he?
Just
he's not.
Yeah,
and
look, this is the issue. We're going to have to play players that are unfit, out of position. This is the period that we're in now. As you say, Jack, this international break can't come quick enough.
Do you know what I want to see a little bit more of here? Ante Sienat's just putting a little bit more pressure. He's walking. He's allowing him to pass the ball. I want to see a bit of press. I want to see that Sargent fight.
Yeah, but like Sarge, you have to know when to press as well, Jack, all right? Because you can't just run around like a headless chicken all night. especially when we've got absolutely nothing to come off the bench to replace him.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest.
That's true.
Right, Ball signs now. Speaking of running, runs towards the goalkeeper. Oh, slips. Probably could have got there if he hadn't slipped. Norwich now trying to up the ante.
Let's get some.
We just look out of energy, Jack, at the moment. Like we look depleted, and because we are depleted, we look depleted. We haven't had any ideas, Jack. We look short of ideas. We look short of creativity. There was a moment where Sanat managed to flick the ball through a couple of training legs to Cade Gordon, who didn't get shot away early enough, didn't take it first time. But apart from that, we've had nothing.
I think it's a really good point from Oakley. And look, I think Nunez was one of the first injuries of this just horrible period for Norwich.
He was, yeah.
Oakley says, God, we miss Nunez. Haven't won a midfield battle since his departure. He hasn't left the club. He's just injured. Could say the same about the Mayor. Look, you're without Nunez. You're without McLean. You're going to be... You are just going to be struggling. I think that's why I'm kind of taking these performances at the moment with a bit of a pinch of salt and anything as a bonus, because you're without probably 6 starting players.
Yeah.
You're without over half of your starting 11. It's only really the defence that's gone unchanged at this point. And it's always going to be tough when it's like that. Look, does that excuse the opening goal? No. But
correct, it doesn't.
There is context around this form, and the hope would be post international break that Nunez should be back, Gunn should be back, Barnes should be back, Hernandez should be back. At least you've got something.
Correct.
Something to go. I think
the
midfield
options.
I think the midfield is a really important element. And I think that's where ultimately it went wrong on Saturday. Forson comes on, 2 mistakes, you lose 2-1.
This is an interesting stat here from Oakley. 75% possession, 1 shot. Do you know what, Oakley? Have we really had 75% possession? Because it doesn't feel like it. Maybe I've just not been watching as much.
This is better from Norwich. A bit of press.
Yeah, I agree.
A bit of press.
I agree. But pressing together. We look like we're building our confidence now. Jakob Sorensen gets the ball under control and then he gives it away straight away. Not good enough from Jakob Sorensen in these opening minutes. Not good enough. This is the thing, Jack, right? And I will balance out my positivity with some realism here, right? Is that this second string side, they looked really tidy against Cardiff. We were still creating chances. We were still knocking on the door. We still controlled the game until the shit show after the 2 defensive substitutions. But tonight, this is a worse performance so far. Look, I know there's more of the game to go. I know I'm being a bit impatient, but I was expecting a similar performance, and so far I'm not seeing that. I think a lot of them look tired. Yeah, I agree. I really do. And Sorensen's barely played. Well, he hasn't played. I think Saturday's game was his first game of this season. Yes. You've got Schwartau in there, who's still only 18. You've got Candor out of position. You forget that. That, don't you? And fair play to him, You've got Marcondes, who was without a club in September. Yeah, that's a really good point. Who's the other midfielder? Speaking about players without clubs, are you at the point now, Jack? And let us know in the comment section what you would do. Would you sign a striker, a free agent striker? Because look, without Sarge, Barnes is coming back after the international break, but do we need something else? I don't know. I think the under-21s are playing this evening, and it looks as if Kedebo's been recalled from his loan from Stevenage. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, well, he was playing for the under-21s tonight. He wasn't getting he is then. Well, he has been called back then. Yeah. But he wasn't getting a game for Stevenage, and that's really sloppy play there from Norwich City, who've given the ball away again. Sheffield Wednesday have the ball out wide now, and it's offside. See, look, this is the thing, right? We are playing Sheffield Wednesday. I know what you're about to say, and I'm going to say I agree with you already. Well, I think I know what you're about to say. Well, I don't know what I was going to say myself. So what was I going to say? I think you were about to say that they're Sheffield Wednesday. And they're shit, yeah. Like they're not they're not like the best things since sliced bread, are they? Like we've just seen that. This is a really poor side. Like, look at that. That was shite. Like this is the thing. This is what will understandably frustrate Norwich fans, as it did against Cardiff, and I get it, right? When you lose to, a Leeds United, a Sheffield United, maybe a Burnley, one of those top teams in the Championship that come down the Premier League, sometimes you have to hold your hands up and go, look, fair play, we were bossed. But when you lose to a team like Sheffield Wednesday, like Cardiff, fuck me. Right, anyway, go on, Norwich. We're not going to lose. Come on, boys. Bring it up. Oscar Schwartau. Tell you what, brilliant play from Norwich City. Schwartau. Callum Doyle, high up the pitch on the left. This is lovely stuff. Lovely. Corner. That's fine. Right, here we go. Come on.
Okay. Finley says Abo's not been recalled, but he's allowed to play if the under-21s, not the first team. Can't be recalled until January. Thanks, Finley. You know more than us.
Thank you, Finley.
I'm going to talk about something in a moment. So remind me of 2015 to me.
Right, okay.
In a moment. Good play that from Norwich. It was lovely from Fisher.
Yeah.
Doyle was high up the pitch. Wing-backs very high up. Good play from Schwartau. Let's see what we can do from this corner. Sheffield Wednesday have conceded the most set pieces in the league this season. Can Norwich City score here? Emi Marcondes, who I think said to Chris Reeve that he practices set pieces basically in his sleep. Marcondes, floated ball. Cade Gordon at the back post.
I tell you what, they really want to find Cade at the back post, don't they? Barry Bannon belts it up the pitch on fireworks night. Kellen Fisher gets the ball down, looks up, and well, there's nothing there for him.
No. What I was going to say, 2015, Norwich promotion, strike force, Gary Hooper, Cameron Jerome, Lewis Grabban. You've got three at the time quality championship strikers.
Great times.
There was depth in that squad. There's not depth in this. As Norwich City break forward through Borsides, that's a horrible challenge. It has to be a booking.
Surely book him.
I don't think he's even given it.
It's not called a free kick.
That was a nasty nibble that on Borsides. This referee might be hench, but he's not got a brain, Chris.
I
think his big biceps are kind of getting in the way of his brain.
Kellen Fisher's a lovely pass. Borsides ahead of his man.
That's a horrible challenge.
Fucking hell, ref. How has he not given that?
He's been in the gym too much.
How has he not given that?
Oliver is watching from Iceland.
Hello, Oliver.
Hopefully the country and not the frozen supermarket.
Yes, indeed. Yes, I agree.
Procrastinating Womble says, good luck tonight. Great pod and cheers.
Cheers. Much appreciated. Don't forget, if you are watching from Iceland, 34,000 feet in the air or
wherever you
somewhere
are,
exotic, get in your TNT Watchalong setups, share them on Twitter, X, Instagram, tag Talk Norwich City. Let's
just have a quick look at what's happened there, Chris, because again, I think the referee's made a poor decision. Marcondes, he's given that as a free kick.
You really are pathetic.
Oh, he's missed it anyway by quite some margin. This referee, Chris.
That's absolutely pathetic.
This referee started to really grind my gears. As Sheffield Wednesday break forwards, it's a poor cross. These are a bad side. Chris Dayton, great to see you.
Hello, Chrissy D. Friend of the channel.
He says, Long's a paycheck, barely a footballer, let alone keeper. Love you, boys. Miss you. Long live the Watchalong. Saying my mental health. Come on, you yellows. Look, Long.
Look, let's be careful. Let's be careful.
Long is Long.
No. Long is not Angus Gunn. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, he should have done better, but it wasn't his fault. It was a poor. They parted tonight.
Yeah, they did part like the bloody.
Cordoba, has to take a bit of stick. Doyle, I'll give him some stick too. Duffy, I'll give him a little bit as well.
Are you all right? Who pissed in your cornflakes this morning?
I just want to see Norwich City win a game. It's been a while.
We are going to see Norwich City win a game
while.
tonight. And the Maltese Yellow is watching from Malta. Hello.
You would hope that the Maltese Yellow is watching from Malta.
Well, you never know.
The positive.
They might be using NordVPN.
Maybe. The positive of tonight, Chris. Let me give you a positive.
Yep, come on.
Norwich had a lot of the ball. That's the positive.
Right. Thank you for that.
Yep.
That really changed my life.
Yeah.
Emi Marcondes. By the way, just want to give Emi Marcondes his flowers, right?
Yeah.
We signed him on a free, right? He looks really tidy.
Yeah.
Quick feet, both feet. And thank God, by the way, because could you imagine if we'd not signed Marcondes?
Well, who would we be playing? Tony Springer.
Yeah. Tony Springer in the middle of the park.
Maybe he's the answer.
He could be the answer. He could be the answer.
Or Mahovo, who's got a brilliant name.
I'm actually quite... Do you know, I'm up for a bit of Mahovo. Why not? Let's have a
Here we go. This is good from Norwich.
Right, come on, Cade.
Gordon down the right hand side.
Run, Cade. That's a lovely pass.
Fisher. Nice pass.
Get the corner, get the corner, get the corner.
Cade Gordon. Nice.
Get the corner.
This is okay. Marcondes.
Yeah.
This is good for
I actually like that. Build.
We're kind of like toying with Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah,
let's take it to Hillsborough and toy with them.
Yeah, let's
Callum Doyle into Borsides. Tries to get a bit fancy there.
But he has to. He's got to create something, Jack. He's the only creative players have to take risks.
Got to win it, Jose.
And he does. Brilliant, Jose. Oh, too much, Jose. How?
That is a foul. He's done too much. Just give it back to the keeper there, Craig.
Yeah, I do agree.
Give it back. Actually, did you hear that? Did you see that from Cordoba and Doyle?
No.
Very interesting.
What
They're screaming at Long and saying, "Give me a shout." Long is clearly not giving him a shout.
Yes,
the
true.
pass is on.
And actually, you've seen Jose's eyes there. He's looked up and he's not got the call.
Yeah.
But this is what happens when you've got your number 2 in goal.
Well, he's got a mouth, Chris.
Right, let's not moan about George Long all night, please, because I can't do it. Right, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Norwich City 0, 33 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Barry, 88-year-old Bannon, is about to whip the ball into the box. 1,800 of you yellows are watching the Talk Norwich City watch-along. Here we go.
Yeah, it's 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. They scored early on. It was a really poor goal to give away. Barry Bannon with a free kick here for Sheffield Wednesday. He won't take it. It's the other Sheffield Wednesday player that will take it into the back post. It's a header.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God. What is George Long doing?
Even the Sheffield Wednesday player surprised that's gone in. It was straight at George Long, and it somehow squirmed in beneath him. That is a really, really simple save to make, and I'm afraid he doesn't make it. George Long.
Right, let's watch this back. Oh, that's so shit!
Oh.
George, that's abysmal, George! He's got to do better there. I'm trying to defend him. I tried to defend George Long.
Oh, Duffy fuming.
It's so poor.
And let's just go back to the free kick. Where did the free kick come back from? Well, it's come from George Long not giving Cordoba a shout. And look, Cordoba maybe can do more, but it's the foul that he gives away. It's a really floated ball in. It's a header down. He should just gather it. He should just gather it. And it's Dominic Iorfa, the goal scorer, with the header. The Norwich players head in hands. And look, that can't give you much confidence when you're busting a gut out there, and then you let one in like that. 2 really sloppy goals from Sheffield Wednesday. But we have been on a Tuesday night watch along in the past and been 2-0 down and got back to 2-2.
Yeah, I needed that.
Can't see it tonight, though. As Norwich City break down the left through Callum Doyle, who's essentially playing left wing. It's into Ante Ciernats, who'll play it forwards to no one, but it's back to Ciernats. Okay, Gordon still not done a lot tonight. And I'm afraid this Norwich City side a staring defeat down the barrel at the moment. The Sheffield Wednesday will break. It's 3-on-2. And this is another chance through Windass. He'll find the pass into Ugbo. Great save, George Long. Got to give it to him. Good save from George Long. Good save from George Long. Nice bounce back, but it's given away. And it's a strike from range, and it's George Long again. That was a good save from George Long after a howling error.
I actually can't get over that second goal. I feel so deflated, Jack. That's a good save. It's a good save from Long.
Yeah, that's it's a real when you've got you basically your second string out, you need to make everything count. You can't give away sloppy goals, and I'm afraid tonight
just on
exactly what's happened.
Just on this, actually, from Marcus Hanna, right? I'll tell you something for free. And I know this for a fact, by the way. John Ruddy offered his services to Norwich City.
Are they still available?
And Norwich City declined the offer. And that is a fact. John Ruddy offered his services to Norwich City. They declined it. And I would 100% have had John Ruddy back at this football club. But there you go. Maybe I'm too sentimental. Maybe it's just how I feel at the moment. I find this quite difficult, right? Because I want to be... I want to be positive, but when you concede goals like that, you think, fucking hell, it's so bad.
Actually, aside from George Long, this defence needs to take a serious look at themselves at the moment.
No,
Callum Doyle, I'd love to see him actually start running backwards.
Come on, Norwich. Let's have a bit of fucking fight about us.
This is really poor from Norwich at the moment. And Chris Dayton says, still think my comment was harsh? Come on, boys. 3-2 coming. Thank God for you, boys. I'll have to take a strong drink. Actually, I'll take a strong drink, Chris. I'm off to get a Lakens.
I'm surprised it's taken you this long, Jack. It really has. Oh dear. It's not good from Norwich City. 37 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. And as much as you want to be positive, you're struggling right now. Look. We need this in a watch long. Let us know your positive comments. Seriously, put some positive comments in there, and also buy Laken's 20% off in the description below.
It's disappointing, Chris, because there's tactically you can set up how you like. You can make your tweaks. You can make your subs. Your outfield players can do what they like. You're not going to win football matches if you keep letting in goals like that. And I'm really sad to say it, but probably barring that Cardiff game, every single game, and I'm not even talking this season, last season as well, that George Long's played, he's letting an avoidable goal. And that's not even me being critical. That's just me speaking facts. No, I don't want to pile on here, and actually the defence has been awful tonight as well.
Yeah, I agree.
And
again, there's so much space for Wednesday. You've got the ball in the box and Norwich clear their lines. 39 minutes on the clock now. Here we go.
Sinat.
Here we go. Sinat breaks forwards, gets the ball under control and loses it.
Sinat. I need more from you, Ante. I need
Norwich
more from your big fella.
Brilliant. Borja signs. Come on, Borja. Bit of magic, Borja. Come on, Borja. We fucking need you tonight, mate. Bloody hell. Mate, the ref's not giving you anything, Borja. You're going to have to get up.
Do you think Borja will be frustrated at the moment?
Borja will be absolutely spitting feathers. He'll be absolutely spitting feathers.
I'll give you a positive.
Come on. Laken's.
His beer is bloody beautiful.
By the way, I've requested positives from the chat. The chat is not delivering any positives.
Come on, chat. We're 39 minutes and 30 seconds in. It's Sheffield Wednesday 2, Norwich City 0. 2 really sloppy goals given away. And actually, Chris, if we dial down into it, Norwich haven't had a chance tonight. Have we, really? You haven't gone, we should have scored.
No, yeah, I agree. Well, we've not forced a save. Have we forced a save? Let me look at the stats.
Not.
Let me look at the stats.
No, we've not. Not really.
We've had one shot on target, apparently.
And I'm not even sure that would have been a shot. The international break ruined us. Yeah. Yeah, it did, didn't it? We had Sargent out on duty. We had, God. But maybe the next international break will save us. Johannes Hoff Thorup has a genuinely big call to make coming up. And that is the goalkeeper on the bench, Archie Mayer. If he's not getting his opportunity now, he's going to be going, I want a loan move. If I can't get into this team, then I'm never going to get into this team.
I've got, well, look, I've got some positive news, Jack. And that is that we might have a halftime special guest.
Oh, who is it?
Well, I'm not going to say that, but I'll get.
Is it Angus Gunn?
I will get in trouble though.
Oh,
I don't know.
Trouble for what?
Do you know what? Fuck it. I need something here.
Okay. Intrigued to see who you've got lined up.
Well, you can see who it is.
I'm trying to play dumb. It's firework night. It's US election night. It's Norwich City getting beat at Sheffield Wednesday night. It's 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. You are tuned into the TNC Watchalong. We might have some half-time entertainment for you because you certainly haven't seen any entertainment in this opening 41 minutes of this game. Positive. We've got the Hoff. We do indeed. And we're going to need him to work some absolute miracles
we are.
Very, very soon. We might have some halftime entertainment very soon.
Well,
we could even get the entertainment in before halftime.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to get... I actually can't believe this is about to happen, Jack. I had a message from this man, and he's the kind of man that you don't say no to.
Okay.
If he wants to talk to the Norwich fans, you let him talk to the Norwich fans.
Sure, let's before we get the man in question into the chat, let's see from the chat who they think it is.
Yeah, who is the special halftime guest? And I if someone gets it right, I'll make a donation to Big C.
And I will too.
Go on.
I'll give you a clue. He's linked to Norwich City.
He's linked.
Everyone's saying Onel. It's not Onel.
See, everyone was saying El Hernandez.
We can't afford him anymore. He's a YouTube celeb.
Yeah, and El's too much of a big hitter for us now. We've had to bring. I actually can't believe this man is sitting backstage. Well, no, hang on a minute, Jack. Let's wait till halftime. It's only fair. Here we go. Norwich City have the ball on the edge of the box. Lovely play. So you just need a slice of luck there. It's just not falling to Norwich City right now, is it, Jack?
Still, nobody has guessed. Lots of guesses. No one's got it right.
Evo
Not
Pinto,
Dennis
Jake Humphries,
Rabeni.
Stephen Fry, Hugh Jackman, blind me.
No, this guy's bigger than Jackman.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Stephen Fry has posters of this man up in his bedroom. Norwich City still losing this game 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. It's been a really, really disappointing opening 42 minutes. There will be, I suspect, some harsh words delivered in the dressing room at halftime. I wouldn't want to be one of these players, I don't think, if Johannes Hoff Thorup gets going. The most frustrating thing is actually for large parts of this game, we've had a lot of the ball. We've just, one, created nothing, and two, when Sheffield Wednesday have created something, we've let it into the back of our net. It's been a really, really probably actually the worst half of the season, and I'm going to include Oxford in that. No, I think it has been.
Yeah.
Created nothing against a team that's just conceded 6 goals at home.
Yeah.
It's been really disappointing.
I can't defend against it, to be fair, mate. But look, still, by the way, no one's guessed.
No one has guessed.
No one has guessed. You're going to have to do better, folks. Not a single guess. But look, to be fair, this is the kind of guy that you want to come in at halftime. And actually, to be fair, we actually need to ask him a very important question as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll not hint anymore.
No.
Borja is having words with the referee. I'm not surprised. Ref's been poor tonight, but look, you can't blame him completely. Norwich have been off it, that's for sure. Do you know what annoys me, Jack? Like when you concede a goal where, you know, it's outside the box, it's a lovely finish, it's well worked. You think to yourself, well, fair play.
Yeah.
But both their goals just so painstakingly average.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see if we can do something for half time. Here we go.
No, absolutely. Barry Bannon with a free kick in a very similar position to where we conceded before. It's played short and it's played really well. And this is a chance for Sheffield Wednesday down the right-hand side. Well covered by Callum Doyle.
Oscar Schwartau.
Both very handsome young men. Very easy to confuse the two.
Right. I will say that someone in the chat has guessed it right. Yes, they have. Someone has guessed the guest.
Guess the guest.
Someone has guessed the guest, and I'm struggling to find.
I don't think they have.
No, they have, and there's too many guesses. But someone has guessed the guest, so there will be a donation made from both of us to Big C. What are you donating, Jack?
Come
on.
I'm not sure.
What are you donating to Big C? Norfolk.
Well, you need to find the comment.
Norfolk's local cancer charity.
Find the comment before this half ends, and I'll donate to Big C.
There you go.
You've got.
Right.
There you go.
I found it. Someone's got it right. Okay.
40 seconds until the halftime break.
40 seconds until the halftime break, as Jack says. 2,500 of you yellows are watching the TNC Watchalong. Thank you for joining us. The pain train, the TNC counselling session as it is tonight. But don't fear, because I think this guest will put some positivity into the room.
It's a throw-in for Sheffield Wednesday. This will probably be the last phase of play in the first half. It's a half to forget for Norwich City. They just need to clear their lines here. And there we go. That will be half-time as the referee will blow his whistle after the George Long goal kick. And
should we put this on screen?
Yeah, I think we probably should. Who is the half-time guest for this watch-along, Chris Reed?
The half-time guest for this watch-along, I can't believe it, is Big Bad Barnes.
Here we go. Ashley Barnes.
Oh, lads.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. You? Well, not so good watching that, first half, but hey, we can only get better in the second half.
I mean, you know, I think it's us. We're the problem. Whenever we watch Norwich City on these watch-alongs on a Tuesday evening, we seem to put in some slightly below par performances. What did you make of that 45 minutes?
Yeah, that was probably not like us, to be fair. We didn't really control the ball as much. Yeah, we had some of it, but it was probably the wrong areas. If anything, we needed to go one line, the next line up. It's all well and good, obviously keeping the ball and trying to suck them out. But obviously after that first goal that goes in, then they're happy to obviously sit behind the ball in a bank of 11. So that's difficult. But then that's when we have to go to the next line and try and get in the positions to then suck them, and then that's when we can keep the ball and then be patient with the ball and then make them start running around, and then gaps and spaces and pockets start opening up and we get chances, but unfortunately we haven't managed to do that.
Barnesy, everyone is piling into the chat saying how much they miss you. And I mean, Lucy has put this question in, and we have to ask it straight away, mate. When are you back?
We need you, Barnsley.
We need you, mate.
Yeah, well, for me, it's been a bit of a sticky one because I kept getting told that it would be after the first international, second international, then it just kept going, and then unfortunately one thing after another. And I came back to training 2 days, and unfortunately had a setback. So look, today was the first day on the grass, which was very, very positive. Really good news for myself and obviously for the lads at the club as well. So very positive. So hopefully we'll be back to start getting integrated with the lads throughout this international break and after and who knows, hopefully after the international break, then I can maybe put on a shirt for the first time this season.
Barnsley, you just must be buzzing to get back, mate. And I want to know, like, what do you think the messaging is going to be in here in the changing room at half time? And perhaps what would you be saying at half time if you were in that changing room?
I think obviously for everyone, you would obviously say this is not good enough, from our own mistakes. But yeah, probably an error, I would say, of misjudgment of whose fault it was for the first goal with the ball. Credit to them, they put a great ball in. It was, shall I go, shall I not, for George, and then maybe the defenders obviously as they're running back. It was just whose fault is it? But look, you've got to hold your hands up, and I'm sure we'll obviously sit down on Thursday and go through that in depth. But it's one of these situations now. That first half's gone. You've got to park that. We've got 45 minutes to turn this around. It's not like this situation's over now. And we come back and we've showed it enough times this season as well. So look, we'll have it. I'm sure the boss will tinker with something that he's possibly seen, and the staff. So they'll be able to tinker with something at half time, maybe a few different formation, people playing in different areas of the pitch, and we've got to give it a go. What the hell have we got to lose for the second half?
Actually, I mean, it feels like that. This is the kind of, if you were fit right now, this would be the perfect opportunity for you to just take the game by the scruff of the neck and just take it to Sheffield Wednesday a bit. What's been the kind of overriding emotion for you over the past few months? It must be so frustrating to feel like you can make a difference, but not get out there because of injury.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, obviously, after there has been a time that I just think, do you know what? If I'm all honest, do I just hang my boots up and just say goodbye to the game? But that was how frustrated I probably got, because I couldn't see any light at the end of the tunnel, and that was the hardest thing for me personally. But now I'm on a good path now, and now I see, obviously, since I've been back now and I've got that positive streak back, I just want to come back and help and do everything, and just get back and help the lads, especially because we've got so many injuries as well. But it's not something that we're all obviously it can happen. This is football. This is the game of sport that we're playing. Unfortunately, the injuries are part of it. So look, for everyone would want to be back on the pitch. Everyone wants to be putting on a shirt and giving their all, and being involved in games. Unfortunately, I think for me, the dampener, obviously last season, missing out in the playoffs to get to the final, to then knowing that I've not been able to put on, I haven't actually worked with Johannes yet properly. So I think that's the key thing as well for me. So everyone has a clean slate. Everyone has a point to prove, and I have to earn my stripes. Even though I'm the oldest in the changing room, I still have to earn my stripes. He might not even like me when I put on my boots. So who knows? Who knows? So it's just like that kid feeling every day. It's like that hunger to get on that pitch to show him what I can actually do on the training field, because he managed to see it one day in training and that was it. And then I was back inside with trainers on.
Barnsley, we have had a comment in from Anel Hernandez who says, "I love his barnet." Is this some banter or something?
It's probably because I haven't done my barnet. I haven't swept it from my ass crack yet. I haven't managed to fill it in.
Barnsley, I want to ask you about our striking situation at the moment. Of course, it's Ante Sanats that's leading the line for us tonight. I know that due to bumping into you at a local establishment, I know that Sargent is literally your best mate, which is amazing. Really just want to know your take on the current striking situation, because Ante Sanats has been brought in on decent money. He's leading the line now. We've yet to see him really kind of grab the shirt by the scruff of the neck, so to speak. Of course, Sargent is now injured for 8 weeks, which is a massive blow. And so please share what you know about those two players and kind of what you think about the striking situation.
Yeah, well, it's for everyone to know that obviously Sargent is my best pal here at the club, and our connection it speaks volumes for itself. But I think not just being biased because he's my best mate, but I think everyone knows in Norwich that what a player he is. We need him. He's our vocal point. He's our talisman to go and get goals. And he can do all sorts of jobs. He can hold the ball up. He can bring people into play, linking as he has done this season, with Bora getting all the credit, and rightly so, with all his goals. So, but it's one of these things that now someone else has to step up. Ante's obviously been unfortunate to be playing on the wing because Sargent is obviously our main striker. But now he has to step up as well, and I think he will do. He's coming out of his shell a lot more. So since he's been in the short space of England, so yeah, I think it's just for these lads to settle in. We have to, for us as older ones and ones that have been here a long time, we have to. You have to make them settle in and make them feel as welcome as quickly as possible, so they can perform on the pitch.
It's just you saying there, Ashley, about your and Josh's friendship. It kind of makes me sad that we've never quite got to see you two in like full flow for an extended period, because either he's been injured or you've had an injury. Like, it feels like if we could get that connection really going for a sustained period, like we're onto something. I mean, that must kind of be a frustration for you as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt, and that was the frustration last season. I think we were injured at similar times again. So yeah, it's one of these situations that I would love to be able to get my boots on now, and especially with Josh as well. As soon as he's back as well, to then work at that partnership again every day in training with a smile on our face, like just enjoying football again, like little kids, and just having fun in the playground.
Ashley, there are 3,693 Norwich fans watching this right now. What is your message to those Norwich fans that are buzzing to have you back? And obviously they're currently watching this, that are strapped in for the second half. What's your message to them on behalf of yourself coming back into the team after the international break, hopefully with a fair wind, and also with this game and the rest of the season? What's your message to those Norwich City fans?
Yeah, just be patient. Obviously we have got a lot of people out, but there's people that is just earning their stripes, earning the chance to take the shirt, and you've got to grab it no matter what. I've always got taught that as a young kid. If you get that chance, grab that shirt, and it's for all of us ones that are not in the squad now that should be having to try and earn back that shirt. And rightly so, because the lads are doing really well. Unfortunately, the last couple of games obviously been draws and whatnot, but and obviously it's not going so well at the moment. But we've got a second half to turn this around now, and we'll be all. We've got a great group of in the changing room as well as everything. That is all. We're a good team. Got a good team spirit. So that is vital as well. So that plays a massive role throughout the season, and it's a long season. This is championship at the end of the day. We all know what it's like. Saturday, Tuesday, it is relentless on people's bodies. It is relentless on everything. You don't get much time on the training pitch because you're always recovering, and then you got to go again. So unfortunately, we are down to the bare bones at the moment, and these lads probably not been used to playing Saturday, Tuesday. So it's where we have to learn very quickly. As long as we stay in games, and obviously the vital thing is not to lose as much as possible. And hopefully we can do that throughout the season. But as you've seen, I think come the second half of the season, we were still Chris told me, I think it was 17th, 18th, and Luton done the same, and they got promoted. When you're there, so it's who can have that challenge at the right time, and who can stay on course instead of going on a roller coaster ride. So yeah, that is one key thing for the fans, is just be patient and look, just trust in Johannes.
I mean, you mentioned there, Johannes. Actually, I guess you said earlier that you've not really had a proper chance to work under him because of the injuries and so forth. Would you feel confident in this playing style? Do you think that would bring the best out of you?
Absolutely. You know, we adapt as players. We can adapt for all different formations. Going back to the Vinny kind of style, Johannes is very, very similar to how we did play at Burnley. So yeah, I can adapt. I can play in many different roles in this team. Well, I can see myself doing that. Whether or not, obviously, I get selected is a different issue. I have to, like I say, I have to earn my stripes. I have to prove to him that I'm worthy of obviously putting in the squad or whatnot. So yeah, I have to go and earn my stripes again, and I've got a point to prove, if not more so now than ever before.
And you've obviously got Jack Wilshere in the building as well now, and I don't want to make you feel old, Ashley, but I think you're 3 years older than your assistant manager.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is a bit crazy. Yeah, of course. And
flag off our guest, for God's sake.
Yeah,
no,
I know. I am the same age as the boss as well, so that does make me feel old. So like, yeah, and we do laugh about it a lot at training. So, but yeah, this is it. It doesn't. Age is just a number, and how well I'm feeling in myself and everything. It's well. So like, until my body tells me I can't do it anymore, then I will keep going as long as possible.
Barnsley, just before the second half kicks off, quick question from Todd. What have you had for dinner?
Dinner, I had spag bowl tonight.
Spag bowl.
Yeah. Mum-in-law, to be fair, cooked us some meals last week while she was down because it was half term. So yeah, I've got a good lot there.
Barnsley, so thank you, mate. I can't believe you're on. I love that. Thank you so much for wanting to speak to Norwich fans. And I just want you to know you've got our full support. We can't wait for you to be on the pitch. We can't wait to support you. And you'll remember why you love playing the game, mate, because you're going to bang in the goals. Big Bad Barnsley. The Somerset Haaland is coming back after.
Well, thank you so much. Right, enjoy.
Come on, Barnsley.
Thanks. I wish I had my beer, but I think I've just left it in the beer blast. So I'll leave it in that for now. I need to get back as much as possible. So yeah, that'll be for celebratory when I come back. Right, see you later, lads. Take care.
Mate.
Oh, I love Ashley Barnes. What a man. Ashley Barnes.
We should get him. I tell you what, here's something. And let us know if you want to see it. If Norwich get promoted this season, or just top 6,
and Ashley Barnes piss up live,
we will do a TNC podcast live with Ashley. He's not agreed to it, but he'll do it, and we'll get on the Lakens.
Deal. I'm sure he'll do it. He'll be up for it. I'm sure he'll do it. So here we go. Norwich have now run out. They were late coming out of the tunnel, so clearly, they have had a talking to.
I think that's probably a polite way of putting it.
I would suspect that Johannes has kicked the trolley over. Right, before the second half kicks off, I'm going to the toilet.
Yeah, well done. Go and relieve yourself, Chris. Hello, everyone. That was brilliant, wasn't it, to have Ashley Barnes in the building? He's a great guy, and incredibly, we found someone that speaks more than Chris Reeve, which is really difficult. You can see there. Sheffield Wednesday leading this one 2-0. We're about to get into the second half of this one at Hillsborough. It was a really, really sloppy first half from Norwich City. They'll be very disappointed with how that went. George Long will be incredibly disappointed with the 2 goals that he's conceded. But we've been here before on a watch-along, 2-0 down, and we've come back to draw the game. Can we do it this evening? It's less likely. We've got no reinforcements off the bench and a really, really depleted setup with this first team. But stranger things have happened. Hopefully we can potentially reverse the watch-along curse. But there we go. Yes, everyone's right. Chris has gone to the toilet before myself. That could be actually, that happened against Preston. My bladder is improving with age. It usually does the opposite, doesn't it? But it's improving. There we go. We're into the second half. 45 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock for those tuning in. Welcome along to the TNT Watch Along. If you're new here, this is Talk Norwich City. We are the #1 Norwich City fan channel, and we are watching Norwich City have a horrendous start to the second half as they kick it out of play.
We scored again, Jack. Oh, we scored, yeah.
We've not scored yet. Callum Doyle is getting an absolute roasting by Ball Science there for not giving it short. Callum Doyle's had a poor game this evening in at left back. I will say that.
This is so depressing. Come on. Do you know what, though? It was bloody brilliant having Big Bad Barnsley.
I would love.
Really lifted my spirit.
I would love to go on a piss up with Barnsley.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I would love it. Maybe that would be what helps him back to full fitness.
A piss up.
Yeah.
An old-fashioned piss up.
Yeah.
I love that. Norwich have the ball. They've taken
Go on,
it quickly.
Emmy Mark on
this.
referee!
Referee.
I hate refs like this.
They're making it all about them.
Fun out of the game.
They're making it all about themselves, aren't they? They just can't resist.
Let's hope for some upping the ante goodness.
Yes.
In this second half. Norwich need to find something. They need to go through some gears here because that first half was far from good enough.
Well, we've not got out of gear 1 all game, Jack.
I actually think we've stalled. We never got into it here. We failed our hill start.
Well, actually, I'd say we've reversed into a bollard or a street light.
We're down.
Yeah, I think that second goal was an absolute killer one. But anyway, as you said, I overheard when I was on the shitter, on the toilet, I should say. Sorry.
Why is Callum Doyle there?
Oh, just why not, mate?
Because then, when they break, we've got no one there. You need to stop with it. Don't mind nutting.
I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I saying?
If you were sensible and stop winding me up, you'd be able to remember.
Right. You laugh, Matthew. Dream's alive.
Is it?
Dream's alive.
Why?
You laugh. The dream's alive. Mate, the dream's alive.
I'll tell you what is a positive, and I'm going to jinx this now. The stream hasn't gone off for a while.
Yeah,
I kind of wish it had done.
Right, as you said before, Jack, in the last watch-along, we were 2-0 down.
Yep.
It was all doom and gloom, but then we came back from behind, and it was a Shane Duffy equaliser.
But we weren't without a few of the players that are injured tonight, and we did score before half
this from David Bond. He must be on the Lakens.
I just
3-2 win Norwich.
Against Preston, it felt like we were always in it. It's not felt like that tonight.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
I love a bit of fake optimism, right? I'm struggling to give you that tonight. I just can't see a way back. But famous last words.
Yeah, well, I hope they are your famous last words. Sheffield Wednesday have a corner, 48 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock, 3,009, almost 4,000 of you yellows watching tonight. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. If you are strapped in for the whole of the second half, share our pinned post on X. Sheffield Wednesday with the ball in, and it's cleared. Shane Duffy, of course, he is. He's always there, isn't he? Oh, Shane Duffy.
Duffy's been good the last few games.
What's gone on here?
I think it's just a little head injury.
Marshall Chase is on the Lakens. He says Spring It winner. Wow.
In all seriousness, when was the last time Spring It played for us?
I don't know.
Just watching this back, was there a handball in here? Just watching this back, is this a Duffy handball? No.
Don't be talking up that nonsense, for God's sake.
Right, time check. 49 minutes, 25 seconds. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Norwich City 0 on this Tuesday evening. It's election night in the US. It's fireworks night. There's been no crackers this evening, Chris.
Yes, indeed.
Someone says, David... I thought it said David Downer then. That would have been an epic name. David Dower says, we surely cannot be as knackered as we look. I don't know. They look pretty knackered. I forgot to tell you, Chris, I had an absolutely storming game at five-a-side last night. I scored 4 goals. 4 goals I scored. I think I am the second coming of Grant Holt.
Right. I hope Norwich score.
So good. You should have seen me off the shoulder, everyone. It was glorious.
And this is why Norwich need to start playing football. Because if not, I've got to listen to this shite all night. 4,000 of you are in the TNC Watchalong as Sorensen plays a ball out into the midfield. And wow, Norwich is spraying the ball about.
Come on, Norwich. Come on. Let's have a bit. Let's have a bit.
How time I heard that passion from you. Fantastic stuff. Shane Duffy with the ball into midfield to Lungi, as he's known as.
Alex Jones, you chirp it up a bit, Alex. There was it walking football?
Oh, I love that.
I'm pretty quick off the mark.
That's class from you, Alex.
Pretty quick off the mark.
I like that banter.
Shoulder
I like that. What about this for a name? Rolo Dix, Jack Reeve on for Sonata.
I'll have a bit of that.
Wow.
And I tell you what, I'm a hell of a lot cheaper than seeing Nats as well. I would offer my services for not much. Boy, Science plays well. And can Cade Gordon get there? No, he's offside. Being disappointed with Cade Gordon tonight.
Yeah, he's not playing the football that he needs to, which is the ball in front of him.
Yeah.
And he needs to be running at players. And also he needs to just control the ball at side.
No, it wasn't offside.
Maybe his arm is.
Maybe his arm. You can't play with your arm. I tell you what though, having watched Middlesbrough a couple of weeks ago, Ben Doak, we nearly got him. He was a player.
Mate, he looked brilliant, didn't he?
Yeah.
He absolutely tore us a new one as well, by the way.
Mm.
This from Adam Barnes for president. What a guy.
Yeah, why not? I'd vote for him. I'd vote for Barnsley.
Right. Let's not go into politics. We avoid that on Talk Norwich City.
The only politics we enjoy is if Ashley Barnes was running for a party, and then we would vote for Ashley.
Right, let's now move on.
Hashtag make Barnes great again.
The Sheffield Wednesday number 6 is currently down getting treatment. Can't help but feel it's tactical. Borja signs with his hands on his hips. Is talking to Marcondes. Nothing's going on at the moment. Apart from a Sheffield Wednesday youngster going a bit crazy there in the crowd. 52 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock, and Norwich are still, Jack,
not had a chance.
Yeah, and as Barnsley said, this is going to be really tough now. It's going to be really tough now.
It was when you're. I said it earlier on. When you're depleted, I mean, when you've got a full strength side, you can't give away sloppy goals. When you're depleted, and when you're on your bare bones, and when you're on your back's against the wall, you've got to fight. You've got to take your chances, and you can't give anything away sloppy. Both of those goals tonight, particularly the second, it's a floated cross from a sloppy free kick that we've given away. It's a header down right out long. Unforgivable.
I know.
Unforgivable. I know. The first goal as well, Cordoba, Duffy and Doyle all out of position. Really disappointing. Dominic Iorfa, who I think it's Dominic Iorfa, it's definitely Iorfa. He scored their second goal. He's got a bit of a head injury at the moment. 53 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock at Sheffield Wednesday 2, Norwich City 0. Norwich need to find some gears to go through here, and they've not got a whole lot of quality off the bench. So something's going to happen, and it's going to happen quickly. User, the name, simply says, Shane Duffy to score from this. Well, let's hope that Shane Duffy can find something this evening. He was the hero against Preston North End on the Watchalong a couple of weeks ago. Can he be the hero up north again on this cold Tuesday evening in November?
Well, quite frankly, I mean, you take a goal off someone's backside at this stage, Jack. As long as we can get this back, I mean, it'd be. You'd obviously take a draw now. Norwich are just not even creating anything. I'm going to just try and get these stats up on screen.
No, don't.
No, let's, because we have to serve up a dosage of realism on the channel as well, Jack. You criticised me of being positive earlier, but so let's share some.
Oh yeah, that's gone really well, hasn't it?
One shot on target for Norwich City in this game, but 67% possession.
One shot on target against the side that conceded 6 goals in their last game. And let's be honest here, Sheffield United, wow, don't say that against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday have offered nothing here, and that's the most frustrating part. As Emi Marcondes gives it to Callum Doyle.
And really, it is quite simple now for Sheffield Wednesday. Just park the bus, because we're not breaking through them. Because Jack, and those lads on the bench, right? This is, and Arthur. Part of the reason why is you look to the bench now and you think, well, what have we got to make a difference here? And that's, I don't want to be disrespectful to what we've got on the bench, but. This is this is the depleted squad that we've got. I mean, but you joke.
Why is Callum Doyle ahead of Borja?
I don't know, Jack, but maybe he's being instructed to do that.
Well, it's not working.
Well, I know, Jack, but we've got just right. Can you get off Callum's back, please? I like Callum.
No, I like
here we go. Oh, that's lovely from Borja. That's the magic you want. Lovely touch. And I think it's Sanatas that lost it there. Or Marcondes. One back from Borja signs yet again. Brilliant from the Spanish sensation. Jakobsson has the ball back under control, plays it to Shane Duffy. 55 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock for those of you that want to timestamp.
Look, if Norwich can find
win it,
if Norwich can find a goal, they're right back in it. That's so sloppy, Callum.
Let's have a bit of fight.
If Norwich can find a goal, all they need then is a little set piece. Let's just find something in the next 5 minutes. Because the longer this game goes on, the more comfortable Sheffield Wednesday will feel. If we can nab one now, look, they're scarred from the weekend. They're traumatised from the weekend. Watford.
Oh, actually,
they scored 6 against them.
I'm sure Sheffield Wednesday were 2-0 up against Watford as well. So here we go. Here comes the
Here
six.
comes six
Here
goals.
comes 6 goals.
Jack Scott says the guy serving bottled Carling at Hillsborough put the bottle in his mouth before opening our beers. You all thought you were having a bad night. Jack's had his bottle. Bottled Carling, bad enough.
And by the way, thank you for the super chat.
Take your Lakers.
Much appreciate that.
And then he sticks it in his gob.
Sheffield Wednesday are having to make a change here. Their number 33 is coming on. Not a Scooby-Doo who he is. 56 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. 4,198 if you're watching the TNC Watchalong.
Would you mind if I got myself another beer?
Mate, go for it.
Yeah?
I don't blame you, mate. Go for it.
Okay. You can get yourself a beer. 20% off Lakens using the code TNCOTBC. The link's in the description. Do it now.
Right, people. I need some positivity. You can feel it. It's sapped of it. We need it. We need something. It's been poor from Norwich. We've not even gone up to gear 1 yet. We've been in neutral throughout this game. It's been poor. So look, are there any positives? Let us know some positives in the comment section, please. That'd be much appreciated. Next game, don't forget, is Jack, the TV's turned off. Yeah. Don't forget, it's Bristol City at home this weekend. Another tough game coming up. How are we going to do there? Is the home record in jeopardy, I wonder? Let us know your thoughts and feelings on that in the comment section. I think it's going to be a mightily tough game for sure. Adam Forshaw. Do you remember him? Adam Forshaw?
I do remember him.
What a player he was, by the way. Jeff Mann says, positive, your TV turned off. Thanks, Jeff Mann. Yeah, I think that probably is a positive, actually. Jack Mitchell says, positive, full time in 30 minutes. Adam Berry says, at least it's not 3 yet. Well, thank you, Adam, for that positivity. I really appreciate it. Look, in all seriousness, I actually really like what Ashley said. Ashley Barnes came on at halftime for those of you that just joined us. And he actually said, it's a long season. And he is right. And look, we're going to be down in the dumps now. It's going to be tough. We're going to criticise, and rightly so, because this is shite. So it is shite. You've got to call it shite if it's shite. But it is a long season. The cavalry are coming back after the international break. All right. So we might have a couple of losses here, maybe even 3 losses. We might lose that Bristol City game, dare I say, at the weekend. Oh, here we go. Manqua Forsons, come on. But anyway, my point is, it's only temporary. The pain is temporary. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get those players back and start climbing up the table. Don't forget, it is a transitional season. It's Cade Gordon that's gone off. And do you know what? I'm not surprised. He's been poor. Tonight.
I was really hoping the TV was still going to be switched off when I came back down. Cade Gordon's been disappointed.
Jack,
he was disappointed the other day as well.
And I was just saying, Jack, actually, if we try to think of the bigger picture here, I know it's difficult as football fans. And by the way, I might contradict myself and my head might fall off at full time. But especially if we concede another goal like the second.
We won't.
But
3-2. Come on.
I think we do need to try to remember that we did say that this season under Johannes Hoff Thorup, with all of those players that we needed to change and the players that we kept, by the way, it was going to be a transition.
100%.
Manqua Forson's just come on, injected a bit of energy. Lovely pass into midfield. He's brought a bit of life into this midfield, which is great. Ball signs. Carries the ball well. Norwich City are higher up the pitch. Good. About time. We're about to go into gear 1, Jack. Let's see if we can go up to gear 2.
Yeah, don't ask for miracles. Look, this season is going to be fun. Sheffield Wednesday. Oh,
great ball over the top. Oh, boy, I can't click. Then it's a corner. Come on, Norwich. Come on.
Tonight, last week, the next couple of games, you're going to have to take with a pinch of salt. This is a serious injury crisis at the moment. This season will be fun. I like the look of us on the Johannes, but you can't expect much when you look into the bench and Tony Springett's your only attacking option.
Careful, Tony Springett.
No.
I get the point that you're trying to make is when you've got so many players out injured, what do you expect?
Yes.
I think that's the point you make.
Yeah.
Corner kick.
Whipped in ball. Emmy Marcondes. Good ball. Back stick. Met. It's Oscar Schwartz.
Come on.
I really like Oscar
I tell you,
Schwartz.
right. And by the way, let me tell you something, right? If we score, we win.
We win.
If we score, we win. Because this Sheffield Wednesday side have got the mentality of a dying dog.
And dying dogs famously don't have great mentalities.
So I don't know why I use that as an example. Sorry. I actually really like dogs.
But you don't like dogs dying?
No, I don't. I love... Right, let's move on. Norwich had temporarily moved into gear 2 Force and Amanqua there. I don't know if he's given away.
A friend of the channel, Mark James, is at Hillsborough this evening.
Hello, Mark.
And he,
was he not watching?
No, absolutely not. He messaged me before the game. He said, "Have you ever seen this before?" And so, Mark, what is it? He'd been served a pie that looked actually a below average kind of pucker pie. It wasn't a pucker pie, it was sort of a Sheffield value pie within its foil casing, within a bowl, a cardboard bowl. So he had a pie and a bowl. And I just thought, I've never seen that before. And then it reminded, and then this chap who's come on this evening, who's had his bottle of Carling sort of smothered by the mouth of a staff member. I just thought, awful service on the concourse at Hillsborough this evening.
I really hope we start playing well.
Look, mate, we've still got another half an hour to go.
There's been calls for Lee Croft in the chat. There's been calls for the icon.
Yeah, look, he scored at Hillsborough before.
Srebeni. Leroy Lita. Yeah, great shout. The Streets. By the way, the Streets will never forget Leroy Lita.
No.
That purple patch in form he had was absolutely outstanding.
Leroy Lita, what?
A local businessman paid for his wages because Norwich City couldn't afford them.
Really?
Yeah, love that. Fantastic stuff. Right, Norwich have the ball. It's George Long that has it at the back. And Jose has it now. 61 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock for those of you that want a timestamp. 4,290 of you yellows are watching.
More fans watching this than at Hillsborough this evening.
Yeah.
Well, Norwich fans.
Well, I don't blame them, to be fair. I feel sorry for those buggers, by the way.
I've just thought of something positive, Chris.
Come on.
And I think we're going to appreciate this moment in years to come.
The TV's stopped working?
We don't worry about that. Remember when we were at...
Did you just yawn?
No.
Okay, good.
Remember when we were at the Den?
Yeah, classic, yeah.
Marcel Franca, James Husband.
Russell Martin,
4-0 Millwall.
Marcel Franca, by the way.
And we went, oof.
Yeah.
Like, where do we go from here?
Do you remember that burnt out car outside Millwall Stadium?
But that sticks in our mind. We always go back to that and go, look at the brilliance that came off the back of that. That was a starting point. That was the seed that was sown.
Right.
When we win the league under Johannes Hoff Thorup next season, all right.
Yeah. Well, look,
or maybe even win at Wembley this season, we will look back at this and go, cool, remember that night we streamed and the TV kept breaking? On Tuesday, the 5th of November.
This is it.
And we were losing 2-0 at Sheffield Wednesday. Remember that guy, George Long, who used to play for us?
Oh.
Remember that guy? Archie Mayer came in.
Remember, he signed a 3-year contract.
Yeah, but he's sort of fourth choice by this point. And we go, remember that? And now look at us.
Well, look, you've got the highs and the lows. You've got to feel the lows to appreciate the highs.
I keep really hoping that this stream is going to break for good, and it keeps coming back.
Right. George Long, brilliant save. That's a good save from George Long.
It's an average save.
It's a good save.
Welcome along, everyone. It's the TNT Watchalong. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Norwich City 0. We are. I think someone described it earlier as we're in the trenches at the moment. Yeah, we're in there, and we've got trench foot.
Yes, that is brilliant for Paul Hassines, who's hustled and bustled, and Callum Doyle has won the ball back. Come on, Callum! What a ball into the middle of the park! One more! Yes, go on! 3-on-1! Come on, boys! Oscar Spartal, early ball! I can't get ahead on it, and it's gone out for what will surely be a Sheffield Wednesday goal kick. Yes, it will. Norwich can do. We can find the holes. We found a hole there. Now we need to stick it in it, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris Reeve. Look, that was a promising move. I think Ball Science is starting to get a little bit frustrated. I really like Oscar Schwartau. Good bit of play from Callum Doyle. Look, Norwich are huffing and puffing.
Do you know what this game needs?
More beer?
Tony Springett.
Interesting take.
Oh my God, who's coming on? He looks about 65.
Does he?
Who's this bloke coming on?
Oh, yeah, I think I know.
He looks about 70.
Yeah, what's his face?
Look at this bloke coming on here.
Yeah, that's it. Patterson. Yeah. He went sort of grey at 15.
Blimey, Riley. Fair play. Love that. This is really shy. No, we're not.
Are we going to draw?
Well, look, as I've said, if we score, we win.
Even now?
Yeah, I quite fancy it, Jack.
Really?
Yeah, a little last hurrah. I told you.
We need a shot.
Tony Springett.
Score.
I've said Tony Springett before. I'll say Tony Springett again. Here is his moment. Do you remember? Right here. How about this? Right. Do you remember Jamal Loza away at Huddersfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
1-1.
That's a bit of Tony Springett here.
Oh, Jamal Loza was a great player.
No, I know, but
And I got a good restaurant.
youngster off the bit. Yeah, brilliant restaurant, by the way. Go and check it out on.
I really like Jamal Loza.
Go and check it out on Castle Meadow. Brilliant gaff.
Chuck some
actually.
cash, Jamal.
Some cash, Jamal.
We're plugging his restaurant.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I'll do it free, Jamal Loza.
No, that was a great goal. That Huddersfield away. That was in the promotion season, wasn't it? 2015.
Yeah.
95th minute. I remember it well. That was a Tuesday night.
What a side, by
Yeah, no, I like that.
What a side.
Jamal
Yeah, but
Loza.
this is why I kind of fancy it.
Go on then.
Oh, that's so bad.
I'm going to start
And this is where we desperately miss experience.
Mate,
because
Sheffield Wednesday.
No, I know.
Oh,
I know.
Oh.
No, mate, you're preaching to the converted. I'm all aboard this is bang average. I know, I'm with you. As you said, bigger picture, the cavalry comes back. Right. And people are also saying, don't do the watch-along. Watch-along cursed, this isn't that. Yes.
It is cursed.
Yes, the watch-along is cursed. But we are intentionally highlighting this pain so you can appreciate the highs. So that when we eventually get into the playoffs this season, you'll really appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah, but you weren't saying the watch-along's cursed when we were doing it in 2020, were you, when we won the league? When we romped through it.
Yeah,
you weren't going, the watch-along's cursed.
Yeah, you were. You weren't, were you? Hey.
And we can see you going, watch-along's cursed. Yeah, he's cursed.
Yeah, but
he's not going to be cursed forever.
At
least doing it. Throw enough shit at the wall and some will stick.
But at least you're getting a bit of crap chat, aren't you, to keep you company on a Tuesday night. Norwich had the ball out wide. Shane Duffy passes it back to Jose Cordoba on the centre spot.
Whisper it quietly, but I think there's a Norwich goal coming in the next few minutes. I just sense something as we give it away. Patterson, the 52-year-old, has just won it. Mate, he's... say it, but
no, don't.
Patterson sort of looks like a competition winner.
Let's try not to get us cancelled.
No.
This is tough, isn't it? This is actually a tough watch tonight.
Yeah, it's not been great. Doyle.
Oh, now we're playing who?
Here we go.
Oh, God! Oh!
No, it's happening. Seeing that.
Mate,
yeah, sorry. Let me give him a white. That was a shocking.
Ante Sonata. Well, it's a lovely.
Shocking.
It's a lovely ball into the box. Who is that? Doyle. Callum Doyle, the player that you've been slagging off all night. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame, actually, because it's a brilliant ball, actually, early ball. I thought we'd playing hoop balls. It just a bit of a crap touch there from Ante Sonata, has to be said.
But
when you're feeding off scraps, that's going to happen. No, you could. That's Carl Lafferty syndrome, mate. Well, it's not even that, to be there, because he's not even on the bench.
Here's to you,
Kyle Lafferty. City loves you more than you.
He was a funny one, wasn't he, Kyle Lafferty?
Oh, by the way, he was actually, don't worry. No, let's move on.
He was a fun chap.
Yes, he was a fun chap.
Some stories to tell.
Yes. Oh, blimey, that was close. Right, come on, Norwich. Let's play some good football, please, because I really need something. Come on.
This is tough because convincing Chris to do watch-alongs is getting increasingly.
Oh no! Oh, well done,
increasingly
Jose.
harder with every week that passes.
Oh no! Well done, Duffy.
Mate, chill out.
Mate, I can't chill out with the.
Relax.
Mate,
we're 2-0 down. There's nothing to lose.
Yeah, fair enough.
I say to Chris, I was like, mate, this is going to be an awesome night. Us and the brilliant TNT community and goals galore for Norwich. And actually, all we do is watch us get pumped by a really average championship team. And that's a tough sell.
Yeah, it is.
It's becoming a tough sell.
Now, that is one step too far.
Patterson is 30.
PP was honestly one of the worst to wear the shirt.
Mate, you're older than Patterson.
Am I?
Apparently,
bloody
30.
Fair play.
Ashley Barnes is 5 years older than Patterson.
Oh, by the way, I can't wait to see Big Bad Barnes on the pitch again. Just like back to someone.
Yeah,
I want the first thing him to do is just slam into someone.
That is that. Oh, it's that.
This is really bad football. Well, come on, Borja. Right, come on. What are you doing, mate?
Borja against Patterson.
Borja, pass the ball, Borja. What the hell is he doing? Fair play. Right, come on, boys. Lungi with another sideways pass out to Shane Duffy. Duffy Dino, as we were calling him on the last TNT watch-along, as we scored the equaliser away at PNE.
The incredible thing is, Norwich are still in this. Norwich is still in it. They're only 2 goals behind. Chris. The stream is broke again, and I'm really hoping that this is the final time. I'm hoping that we never see this stream again. And I'm hoping that we just have a fun chat. with our community for the rest of tonight, and we go, oh, that never happened.
This is so bad. This is so bad on every level. I tell you what, as well, I really seriously cannot defend George Long after tonight.
You were trying hard at the start.
Well, literally, I defended him heavily, and about 10 seconds later, he lets in like a five-a-side. Like, when you bring on your bloody, your dad's uncle that's like 75, and you just put someone in between the sticks, and it was just god awful.
It's kind of that you're 40 minutes into your five-a-side game, and Uncle Jeff's up top,
and he was drinking the Stellas on the side,
and he's just going, lad, just put me in. I need a breather, and he sort of sticks the gardening gloves on.
It was. I can't defend that.
This keeps happening.
I want to be positive, but
let's play a game. What was worse?
Look at Harry. Harry, you're right. This is my problem. I want to. Oh, hey, look at this profile picture. I love that profile picture. Dog of the night. Brilliant stuff.
What was I going to say? What was worse, the goal against Borough front post,
doggy,
or tonight's? Christian Fastnack's warming up.
Christian Fastnack's warming up, but also
George
Long is. I think George Long is injured.
Archie Mayer, prepare yourself. This is your opportunity. This is your. No, well, another injury, Chris. George Long.
What is happening?
I'll tell you what, Athbootle.
What is going on?
I don't mind a bit of that. A little bit of a Vicente Reyes recall. Hello. I know George Long's back up. He's fine.
Good man. Come on, Georgie.
He's fine. But positive, everyone.
Fassy's coming on.
Christian Fastnack's coming on.
Come on, the Fassy.
The best defensive winger that Norwich have had, Stephen Naismith.
Mate, I'll never forget that shite from you. That was your worst ever shout on Talk Norwich City. You were like, oh, Stevie Naismith's amazing. He's a defensive winger. Well, he said Naismith was a defensive winger.
He was brilliant.
That's what I've got to put up with. You lot have got me to the fact that I'm still here serving up these interviews when I had to listen to that shite. By the way, he's laughing. Do you remember that Do you remember that bonus he got?
Yeah, they were the day. They were the day. Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, is George Long okay?
Yes.
Sure, he's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
How are we all? Let us know how you are.
Actually, don't tell us how you are, because we know the answer.
That guy's that's an awesome name.
But do you know what? Actually, I'm up for a bit of Fassy.
Yeah?
I'm up for the fascinator. I'm up for the fascinator.
Well, look, how is it only the 73rd minute? I feel like you arrived about 4 weeks ago.
I feel like I've been here for a long time.
74 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. It's Sheffield Wednesday 2. It's Norwich City 0. Christian Fastnack has entered the field of play for Norwich City to try and find some form of positivity on the pitch this evening.
Yes, that's his nickname.
The Fascinator.
The Fascinator. I actually fucking love Fassy. What a guy.
Yeah, here we go. Here he is.
Go on, skin him, Snats.
That's a lovely touch.
By the way,
why is he on the right wing?
He's got lovely left foot, Snats.
Why is he on the
right.
Here we go. Goal. There's a goal coming here.
Right.
Borja science.
Come on, Borja. Skin him.
Good.
He's a smooth
operator. Duffy Dino, find something.
Smooth.
Here we go.
Smooth operator.
Who's this? That's Fassy.
Smooth operator.
Sinats, have a shot.
Smooth
Doyle.
Operator.
Have a shot.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, it's offside.
Oh!
Fassy. It was Fassy on the rebound.
Fuck!
And it was Science that put it in.
I tell you what, Callum Doyle, the player you've been slagging off all night, best chance of the night. Brilliant.
That's all you need.
Brilliant from Callum Doyle. Force a save. And I always say this. Force a save.
Yeah.
Force a save. Work the keeper.
I wouldn't mind a little replay on this one.
Right. Why is that?
Because I don't think it's offside.
Right. Well, let's see here. Right. Mate, he's Mate, what? Are you all right?
No, because he makes a save.
What? Are you sure?
Is that offside, everyone?
Is it? Can someone explain the offside rule?
I think it is offside. Okay.
I think it's offside, annoyingly.
Okay, well, that's a shame. Because if Fastnax scores the rebound, that was onside.
Anyway, by the way, Norwich have moved up to Gear 2, by the way.
Yeah, we're very much in Gear 2.
I'd just like to announce Norwich City are in Gear 2, ladies and gents.
And whisper it quietly.
What's this?
Sheffield Wednesday are on the ropes a bit here. They're on the canvas.
Mate, they're on the canvas. They're 2-0 up.
Oi, Sheffield Wednesday, watch yourselves. The Fascinator's on now. See that instant impact. Look, we've scored tonight. We had a moment there.
I agree from Jack. Lay off the Lakens. But it's hard to lay off the Lakens when it's 20% off in the description.
For a moment there, Chris, you were happy.
Yeah, well, so I actually enjoyed
that. Means a lot.
Yeah.
Right. Borside's nearly had his 12th goal of the season there. Nearly.
Yeah.
Right, go on, Norwich.
I like that. Bit of energy. And by the way, brilliant from Callum Doyle.
Stop being so negative. Honestly, really bringing the mood down.
Fantastic from Callum Doyle, the player that Jack's been slagging off all night, who actually created a fantastic opportunity for Norwich. Borja signs with a long and hopeful ball. Oh, no, it's not quite there. Borja is almost, he's in that position now, Jack.
That's
where
that quality.
He's in that position now, Borja, where he knows he's the only one that's going to make a difference. So he's almost trying too hard.
Yeah.
Do you know that situation?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Go on, Borja. Brilliant.
Borja signs is literally everywhere at the moment.
Oh, no. That's a good ball for Sheffield Wednesday. We've got players back, though. We should be fine. Overhead kick, and it's over.
Was that Patterson? Oh, that was epic. That was Patterson. That was 30-year-old Patterson that looked about 59.
Shane Duffy has just spanked Patterson.
I refuse to believe he's 30. I need to double check that. Patterson, he's got to be older than that.
Patterson.
Look, Wednesday.
Oh, come on. For God's sake.
God, he is old.
Right, anyway.
This guy, Callum Patterson.
What was he?
He was born in 1994.
Mate, what did he do? What was his first job at school?
Yeah, sort of
that's a
paper round.
It's a hell of a paper round.
War zone.
Downtown Baghdad.
Oh my goodness.
Right. 77 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. 4,500 of you are somehow watching this Norwich City pain train with us as Borja Sainz has the ball and brings it into midfield. Norwich are not unlocking the door. And by the way...
No, that's unfair. We've unlocked the door. We just sort of like unlocked it and the burglar alarm was still on.
Right, okay. I was a bit surprised that Johannes hasn't brought on another sub yet.
There's no one to bring on.
Spring it? I kind of want Spring.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
Fucking hell, get him in the book.
That was similar to the Kenny McLean one.
Get him in the book.
That was Patterson. That was 30-year-old Patterson.
How is the referee not booked? Oh, hello. You want some? Right, let's see.
Let's have a look at that. It's naughty from Patterson. How is that any different to the Kenny McLean sent?
He's got to be booked there.
Studs up on the ankle. Can I just have a little bit of something in the comments there to just tell me that I'm seeing the right thing? That has to be a booking. Right?
Emiliano Marcondes stands over this free kick as the Fascinator looks to score a consolation here. Here we go. In the box.
That's awful.
And the goalkeeper collects it comfortably.
Yeah, the 12-year-old goalkeeper. He looks so young.
Mate, this is so shit. This is so shit.
How did the under-21s get on this evening? I tuned in, they were 2-0 down. It wasn't much better than this. Is this? Oh, yes. This is the ref. Did you see that? The Peterborough goal that got disallowed at the weekend.
No.
It went in the net.
Right.
And they said it hit the siding. And it was
no.
Yeah, it was.
How was he refereeing a championship game then?
It was a direct corner.
So how was he refereeing a championship game then?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it went in from the corner and they disallowed it.
But on a serious note, I will not fall into the trap of blaming the ref.
Oh, no.
Norwich have been really, really, really poor. And there's no escaping it.
Let's have a serious conversation for a moment.
Come on, boy. Lovely. Come on, Amankwa. Bit of energy. Gives it away. Wins it back. Brilliant stuff.
Let's have a serious chat and then we'll score.
Come on.
How much is this injury related and how much is it just bad performance related?
I do think tonight I almost think the last game it was a bit like, this is a bit different.
Yeah.
but we've got some energy.
Yeah.
Now the reality of the injuries has really hit home. I think it's really hit home. We just, do you know as well?
That's nice.
That's
Here we go.
brilliant.
Oh, bad touch.
Come on, Sinats.
Why is he
anyway,
out on the right
we've got
wing?
a corner. We've got a corner. We've got a corner.
I
We've
want
got
it.
a corner. We've got a
I
corner.
want
Shane
Ante.
Duffy.
I
Shane
want
Duffy.
Ante to just do something special.
Duffy Dino. Here we go.
It's coming though. Something's happening.
Something's happening.
Something's happening. I don't know if
Right.
I don't know if the thing's happening is a good thing.
Come on, Macondes. Come on, Macondes. Get a good ball into the mixer.
Score now and we draw.
Just get it in the mixer.
Get up. Oh, come on, Norwich.
Come on, in the
Set
mixer.
piece, they're weak.
In the melting pot.
No.
Unlucky.
Barry Bannon giving it a bit there.
Barry Bannon.
Barry, great player.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's getting this Norwich side tonight. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Well, mate, anyone would.
What?
Mate, I'd put Pete Dye, the kit man, in tonight.
Well, after my performance last night, I should be there.
Right, come on, boys. Let's have a bit of fucking
I
passion.
don't like why our number 9 is out on the right wing.
move.
Why is he not in the middle?
Well, maybe he's been told. Oh, that's so. Who was that? I think that might. Who's that?
I think it was Doyle. He's had a bad game tonight, Chris.
Oh, this is so bad. This is one of those games. God, do you know what? I want to try and think bigger picture here. This is going to hurt tonight.
Yeah, it's going to sting.
The Cardiff one was a real stinger
That was a
because we
gut
had control. But tonight, it's like the reality is hit home. And actually, you're seeing there Johannes and Glenn Riddlesham there with his hands on his head. He's not happy.
I tell you who's ruined this whole thing.
Who?
Jack Wilshere. We haven't won since he come in.
Nah, mate, that's shocking to me. I love a bit of old Jack Wilshere. Right? Come on then, boys. Ball signs out on the wing. Come on. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
No.
He's had to try something different. Macondes finds his...
No, he's offside.
He's offside. And that's going to go out for a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh,
brilliant, Sinats. Fight. I like that, though. Let's have a bit of fight. Come on.
Yeah. All good from Rosie Lee.
Right.
She
Rosie?
or he says, I thought Halloween was the other night. This is Fright Night.
Yeah, I would agree with that, to be fair.
Arthur, I like this. Can we just have a consolation? Just give us something.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Josh, look, this can't be overlooked. Kenny McLean, Marcelino Nunes out. There's your spine of your team gone. It's going to be tough. And I think, look, jokes aside for one moment, you can't overlook that. Angus Gunn would play injured. Josh Sargent would play injured. Kenny McLean, Marcelino Nunes both would play, both injured. Who else is there?
Schwartau there, second best to it, and he's been pushed off the ball and he's given away a foul.
Who else is injured that would play?
Mate, we've got so many. What would be better is if
Ben
you said who
Slimani?
isn't injured.
Anis Ben Slimani.
Anis Ben Slimani.
So there's 5 names straight away.
Oh, I want to dance with Slimani.
Look, it's tough. We are going through a tough patch, and that first goal was so bad.
Yeah, but you know what, mate? You could say you could.
The second goal.
The second goal for me. And by the way, Duffy is piled into George Long there. And, and rightly so.
Rightly so, yeah. And actually good. Good. He's let his teammates down tonight.
Right, come on.
I remember Horton, his feet move so quickly. I think sometimes they move a little bit too quickly.
Horson's not got over his injury.
He's young.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and this is another reality of it, right?
You know, he's young.
Oshkas Fartau, 18. Amanka Forson, 21.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a lot of young guys out there, and you can tell we lack the leaders. We lack an Ashley Barnes. We lack a Josh Sargent. You know, fucking shit passing tonight, I tell you.
Every time.
Come on, build. Here we go. Build.
Yeah, it's been scrappy tonight, and actually, Chris, still, we've not really had a chance.
Good. Get out wide. Come on.
Time check. 84 minutes, 51 seconds. This really is last chance.
Please, let's just have a shot on target.
For Norwich City. We're 2-0 down.
Just give me a shot on target, for God's sake, please.
I saw a tweet the other day that said that the Josh Sargent injury isn't bad luck. It's poor time management. And actually, I worry about the likes of Borja Science at this stage. He was literally playing every...
Yeah, but what choice have we got? What you can do? Play Tony Springett in his place?
Yeah, but I mean, this.
Yeah.
Is, no, definitely no. This is the issue when you've got such a thin squad. Is Sargent, Science, Cordoba, like they all have to play every minute, and it's going to catch up with them at some extent because it's high intensity football.
I agree, but that is a real hindsight statement.
Who was that played that ball? Just tell me.
I don't know. I don't want to say. That's a real hindsight statement. Okay, look,
it's not a hindsight statement.
No, it's like, oh well, no wonder we've had injuries. Well, mate, fucking hell, what has he got on his bench at his disposal?
No, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying.
No,
it's going to happen.
Well, yeah, it is going to happen. By the way, Jakob Sorensen is finally showing a bit of passion.
The least intimidating bloke in Norfolk piping up.
By the way, Emi Marcondes is having a bit of afters as well.
If Jakob Sorensen piped up to you, you'd just laugh, wouldn't you? You would.
Right, what's he done here then? Well,
he's not done anything.
Not a foul. Oh,
what's all that about? There's no need for that, Jakob.
Tell you what, actually, that's
actually
pretty poor from Jakob Sorensen. Actually, that's actually what are you doing that for?
Yeah, exactly. Small man syndrome. James says, "Ain't happening tonight, lads." Epic profile picture, James.
Cheers, James. I took a picture like that for my Bebo profile back in I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? James just
09. Oh, stream's down.
James just gone.
Thank God.
You know what? Oxford are beating Hull. Do you want any score updates?
No.
I'll give you some. Have some score updates.
Yes, let's.
Bristol City 1, Sheffield United 0. We're playing them at the weekend. Oxford beating Hull 1-0. QPR 1, Middlesbrough 2.
Did you just call Bristol, by the way?
Bristol City. Plymouth 0, Portsmouth 0.
By the way, Bristol City. By the way, Bristol City beating Sheffield United.
Yeah, we lose the weekend.
That's a concern.
Swansea 1, Watford 0. Did you see that Plymouth played Leeds on Saturday?
And didn't have a shot on target.
A single shot on target. No, didn't have a single shot.
Well, look, we've had a shot tonight,
and I think the stream has finally broken.
Honestly, yeah, I'm pleased it's broken. I'm pleased that we can't watch this.
What? It's Saturday. I mean, Bristol City.
Can I just say I'm really sorry to the people that have tuned into this. I feel like we've let you down tonight. We wish we could bring you some sort of joy, entertainment, but seriously, guys, not that you need me to say this. This has been a steaming pile of shite, and I've always said it, and I always will. You can polish a turd, but you can't polish diarrhea. And tonight, this has been diarrhea.
Yeah.
Absolute diarrhea. It's been dreadful.
Yeah, it has.
It's been absolutely dreadful.
It has. And actually...
And I'm disappointed, mate, because we saw an all right performance against Cardiff, apart from the 2 goals we conceded at the end. Those boys tonight, piss poor.
I think the concern... Look, you've got your injuries. That's your context. You've got your suspensions. The concern for me tonight is there hasn't even really. I don't feel like there's even really been a plan. And I'm willing to draw through this in the form book.
Yeah.
Right. This has been a race that's been run, and you go, yeah, we'll scratch through that in the form book. We won't be counting that. This has been really poor tonight. Ricky, thank you so much for your super chat. He says, as a Birmingham fan, I'm thriving on the Rooney relegator part 2. He's an awful manager, isn't he, Ricky?
Thanks for the super chat, Ricky. Appreciate that.
Wayne Rooney. Things could be worse. You could have Wayne Rooney as your manager. Or Frank Lampard.
Oh, dear. That's really bad.
89 minutes on the clock. I'm going to pour myself another Lakens because why not? Why not? I like this from DRG.
Hello, DRG.
This is a builder season.
Oh, yeah.
This is about as much of a learning lesson for Napper as it is Hoff.
Yeah.
Next season, I'm sure we'll be a beast. You've got to keep behind the lads. Look, I'm fully behind the project.
Like that. No, I like that from you, DRG. I do like that.
I'm fully behind the project.
I think this is the thing.
The veg patch is driving.
Let's try not to wet our pants over this. Yes, it's poor. Yes, you could now look at the form and go, this is a sustained period of disappointing form. But of course, you know why. This is the thing. At least you know why we've been shy. And that's because of the injuries. I think we can blame injuries for that. When we've got a team that's only got, 3 players out injured, we climb this table, we get into the playoffs. And by the way,
we win the league.
I'll be unpopular for saying it, but I don't care. I'll stand strong in it. When we get our cavalry back after the international break, it will be okay. We will start to build up the table again. It feels bad now. It's painful again now, but we've got to suck up the pain.
Yeah.
And by the way, there might be more pain coming this weekend against Bristol City. They're winning against Sheffield United.
But mate, I think we're going to be on life support after Saturday.
Life support?
Yeah, no, I do. 6 minutes out of time.
Okay, 6 minutes. That's enough time for 2 goals. Come on, boys. Shane Duffy is, for some reason, out by the corner.
We saw what happened on Cardiff.
No shit.
We saw what happened to Cardiff. They scored 2 goals in 4 minutes. We can do this.
Yeah, no, I like that. I love that. A bit of passion. See, by the way, if we get something from this game now,
the roof is coming off.
Yeah,
the place is going bananas.
I'm down to my boxes.
Blimey. Let's hope we don't score 2 goals. Adam says, Fat Cat and Canary on Saturday, lads. I don't know where I'm going to be pre-match.
Drinking.
Anywhere that's Lakeham's, I'll be.
Yeah. Here we go. Good ball into the box. Oh, Jose Cordoba, by the way, is now playing as a striker, ladies and gents, boys and girls.
Good to see.
Jose Cordoba is playing as a striker. I repeat, Jose Cordoba is playing as a striker. And now he's gone back to being
Borja Science is everywhere.
Borja.
He slipped there. Max says 5 wins in 15, only 2 clean sheets, 10 goals conceded in the last 5 games. No energy or passion. I disagree with that. What's going on? Look, I don't want to be the guy that makes excuses. The 9 injuries is what's going on. We saw against we saw against Watford. We saw against Derby. We saw against Coventry. JHT ball in his absolute pomp, and it's bloody good.
What I would like to think from this is from these last 2 games is Johannes Hoff Thorup has learned a lot about his squad, not his starting 11, his squad, right? And I hope that means in the bigger picture we get faster progression. And actually, I'll say something as well, and I'm sure they're watching, by the way, because they famously watched our Watchalong before coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
The Atanasios will be watching this tonight.
Or will they be watching the US election?
Maybe both. The Atanasios will be double screaming. Screaming.
They'll be screaming at this, Chris.
And hopefully they look at this and go, geez, man, we need to put some money in our pocket.
Some dollars.
In the coffers, sorry.
Some dollar bills.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Norwich are progressing down the pitch, and the stream is frozen once again. We probably just scored. Let's see this. This is a sort of a Call of Duty gamer tag. Thin squad, same system, Thorup, one-dimensional thoughts. I disagree. I think, look, Thorup's learning. I really, really like this guy. I think he's the real deal. And I think with a bit of reinforcement in January, I mean, look at Farke's first season, right? We all laud Farke for his brilliant work. But that first season was pretty poor. Like, there were some honking games in there. There were some brilliant moments, and Madison and Wes,
and I saw a post.
It's very reminiscent of that season.
Well, but it's better.
You've got to enjoy the journey.
But it's better than that season because we're hanging around the. No, this isn't tonight. All right, but so far it has been better than that.
It's been great.
So look, let's try our best to not cry too much tonight. I know it's tough. This is a tough one. This has been so shit, and say it's shit because it is shit. But bigger picture. Get players back after international break. This changes. I tell you what, that is poor from Callum Doyle.
Charlie, you're on a yellow card. No one is allowed to slag off Yannick Wilskut in this. If you're going to slag him off, at least spell Yannick right. He was a brilliant winger. He was direct. He was strong. I think I saw him score at. Where did I watch him score? Was it Charlton, maybe?
Why are 4,745 people watching this? That's what I want to know. What are you doing?
Adam says, who's got more goals this season, Jack or Sinat? Me. Definitely. 4 last night, Adam.
Yeah, in the bloody Yarmouth Pub League.
No, it was...
everyone's scared to score just in case they get stabbed.
It was the Lingrove Monday night Premier Division. Lingrove, big up. Across the river.
God help us.
Look, this has been a pretty... disastrous evening. There's 2 minutes left in added time, and the most concerning thing about all of this is I really can't remember a moment where we've been off our seats and gone, oh, maybe that offside goal, that's it. That's really concerning. Not concerning, just disappointing. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
No, I'm angry.
Oh, you're angry. Okay. I'm angry. What am I angry about? I'm angry about Callum Doyle's performance this evening.
Mate,
Another misplaced pass there. I'm angry about George Long. But I'm optimistic about the future.
Can I just tell you, how many Lakers have you had?
Like 2.
I can see the beer cans here. And I can tell you now, you've had more than 2. And that it's slipping into your bloodstream nicely. I kind of wish I was drinking now. Right. I agree with Arthur. This is shite. Get me to the international break. Yeah, I agree. And it's rare in a Norwich City world.
Oh, we need the international
It's
break.
rare in a Norwich City world that you would want an international break.
I'm going to address this point from Jacob because I've seen it, and actually, I think a lot of these sort of type comments have been made in good gesture. I'm sure you've made it as well, Jacob. So, can you admit that Chris and you got ahead of yourself after the whole game? Look, we're Norwich City fans. We're football fans. We enjoy watching our team win.
We're emotional.
We are not ever going to apologise for getting excited about our football club.
100%.
Did we get ahead of ourselves? Maybe. Who cares? Right? We're Norwich have just lost 2-0. We're upbeat.
Slip in there.
We enjoy our stuff, and as all you should do, you should enjoy this journey. Put yourselves out there. Say that Norwich are going to do good things. There's been so much doom and gloom. I spent the entire last season moaning about David Wagner. Right? I needed a bit of upbeatness. And actually, for the 4-2 win or whatever it was against Watford, for the 4-0 win against Hull, the win against Derby, the Borja Sainz goals, actually, let yourself get a bit excited because life's bloody gloomy sometimes.
Yeah.
And if you can enjoy your football, then enjoy your football.
Yeah, look,
so am I going to apologise for putting the sailor hats on? No.
And I agree.
Will I put them on again this season? Yeah, probably will.
I tell you what is a toxic as fuck thing in the world of football at the moment. People that are like, oh, you got too excited. Oh, you got carried away. Oh, I knew that you shouldn't have done this. Or like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like, mate, we're watching football to be entertained, right? And if your team wins, you enjoy it. Allow yourself to get carried away. And I'll tell you one thing, right? I'll dig in here, right? You might all think I'm going nuts for saying this after watching that shite. This Norwich City team are still going to get in the playoffs this season. Mark my words, okay? And that is a success, bearing in mind the transition that we've had to go through, Johannes Hoff Thorup's first season, etc. So, look, I hate this culture of, you can't be positive, you can't be upbeat, just in case you're wrong. No.
Yeah.
Get excited, get carried away. Enjoy the journey that we're on. It's a bad night at the office. We know that. And by the way, it was a bad night at the office at Cardiff, given, right? But look, we're back at home, Bristol City at the weekend. I know it's tough, but we're at home. So let's really get behind them. And by the way, the fans need to do their job.
Look, I think the international break is on the horizon, right? And I think that can't come sooner. There are huge kind of mitigating factors around this kind of decline in performances. And look, the last 7 games, whatever it hasn't been good enough. We should have won against Cardiff. Probably should have beaten Middlesbrough. Probably should have beaten Preston. Can't even remember the game before that, but we probably should have won some of those as well. There are huge amounts of injuries. We were good for a large portion of this season. And actually, like, we were saying that the expectation of this season was probably mid-table. Like, everyone was saying that. So maybe that might happen, and fine. But let's try and enjoy the process. The recruitment, I think, and I think most people think, has been good. I like the cut of Ben Napper's, jib. Johannes Hoff Thorup, I think, is a very shrewd character. You've got Jack Wilshere, you've got Glenn Riddlestone. The players, the squad believe in them. It's a good group. Let's try and get behind them.
Yeah, I agree.
I like this from George Hewitt. He says, always going to have a bad game or two. Let's move on and get behind them. Great. Actually, Hewitt it reminds me. I saw Alfie Hewitt.
Did you?
Yeah,
gotcha.
Bumped into him.
Oh man, Norfolk sporting legend.
Absolute legend.
No, I'm pleased you said that, Jack. And look, I think you're well within your.
Sorry, quickly.
Come. Oh, the Untamed Kitchen.
I'll see you Saturday.
And Saturday,
big day. Right? No, I'm dying, but I should.
No wonder after that. Saturday and every home game this season, the Unthanked Kitchen have got on a Talk Norwich City special offer right?
I'm claiming it Saturday.
So if you go up to the counter, you say TNC, and you wink at the guy behind the
and you give
cashier.
him a kiss.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but say Talk Norwich City, you'll get a special discount, and Dunny, the owner of the joint, is giving it's either £1 or £2 to Big C.
Yeah.
So go and get yourself a gorgeous fry up to set your match day up well.
Honestly, it's wonderful in there.
Look, I was just going to say, Jack, you are well within your rights, as am I, and I'm going to literally post this after this watch along. So shite tonight, right? And you know, I want to be positive, but that was shite. But at the same time, let's try to remember so many injuries, bigger picture. It's not, we're not losing these games with a fully fit squad. That's when I'd be really angry, really disappointed. But I think for me, again, what have we got to go off tonight? It's an absolute shocker, but we've just got to try and put it right at home on Saturday.
Yeah, the hope is, let's look first game post-international break. McLean will be back. Nunes will hopefully be back. Gunn will hopefully be back. You got Barnsley hopefully back. Sargent won't be back. That is a huge concern. I don't think Ante Cianats is quite cut out for it just yet, but that could change. There is reason to still be positive going forwards. And look, I've not looked at the table. We're probably about 12, 13, 14, something like that. But we will still be within touching distance. It's been disappointing last few weeks. Tonight was probably, and I would say actually worse than Oxford. I think I think that was our worst.
Really?
Yeah, but like,
I mean, Oxford was really bad.
Yeah, I think that was worse.
It was certainly on par.
But yeah, look, it's going to be a fast. It's certainly not going to be a boring campaign.
Yes,
Mark Atanasio, if you're watching, have a look behind the sofa. Find some dollar bills. We need it. Okay.
God, wouldn't that be good? A striker in January.
Well, we need it, mate. Look, Norwich City have lost 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday this evening.
Thank you so much for watching the TNC Watchalong. Still 4,600 of you watching, which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your support. It's unbelievable seeing so many people come together, isn't it, Jack? We really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting all of our endeavours, getting behind us, following us on social media. Maybe this will be the last TNC Watchalong of the season.
Blimey. Maybe. Look, Saturday, if you're at Carrow Road, come and say hello.
And thanks to Big Bad Barnsley, who, by the way, I think Big Bad Barnsley, it's safe to say,
saved the night.
He actually made tonight worth the watch.
Yeah.
So thanks to Big Bad Barnsley.
Look, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take care. We will see you Saturday. Let's get a beer. Let's have some fun and see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.